What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Inspire me to do what I do. Bring
What?
the old town.
What? Yeah. Get out. Where's
Like
Triple OP? Man got the love playing in the background, but it's all good. He wasn't supposed to be here, man. But we in here, live and direct. Y'all got us for 2 hours. I got a couple special guest hosts up in here today. With our boy Giles right here. He's gonna spit a couple hot bars. I'm trying to force him to give us some. But yeah, we got our man Big Homie right here, right? And we got our homegirl Tahnika over to the left. Big Homie, tell them a little something about you.
Income tax savings from Holler.
I am a mom, number one. Come from the 614, Columbus, Ohio, of course. I'm an artist, go by Keisha. You know, I do it all. Follow me on Instagram, Tahnika K _.
Okay, Tahnika K _. Who you got with you today? Who you got in with you?
So I brought in a really dope artist from Columbus, Ohio. His name is Giles Music.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up with you, man?
Chilling. Everybody cool?
Yeah. I'm coming out of Columbus, Ohio, and I'm an artist. I also try to work a little bit with the mic and like far as the engineering work. And
okay.
But if you want to get a hold of me, you can hit me up on Instagram at Giles Music 614, and Giles Music is on all platforms.
Oh, okay. All platforms. That's what's up. So go ahead and get into it, Mr. Tahnika. Go on drilling real quick. Make sure you tell everybody about itself.
Okay, so I found him on Instagram, and instantly I'm like, okay, he's definitely dope. I know he got a show coming up in Miami.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
It's an open mic show down there, and it's basically like allows you to showcase your talent and work and stuff that you done put in, and it's also good for us as local artists to be able to go on a big platform like that, and they get to see that we actually might be kind of small, but we can perform in big places.
In the building, man.
Yeah. They gotta know we exist. They gotta know we exist.
You know what I'm saying? So you straight out of Columbus?
Yeah, straight out of Columbus. Straight out of Columbus.
You know what I'm saying? They really be like, I was about to say Pickerington or something, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool too. You know, it's still the area, but
yeah, I'm straight out of Columbus, man. I mean, I grew up in Brittany Hills, and
shout out to Brittany Hills.
That's where I'm. That's where I'm from.
Free Papa Joe.
Yeah. He's a good one, man.
No doubt.
All right, so you Columbus straight, man. I'm right down the street, Brittany Hills.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, I ran with them. Yeah.
Okay. My question for you, Message. You said you like working on both sides. What you prefer to do? You know, be behind the mic, or as far as do the beats, be the producer?
It's not the beats. It's like far as the engineering, working like the sound and stuff like that. Like I like to rap, and that's my passion and everything like that. But it's like the more that I'm getting involved in the studio, is the more I'm liking to be behind the scenes, because I got a couple projects on iTunes that I actually engineered myself. You know, I did the own recording, and you know, my peoples, he was right there when I did the whole project.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's dope,
man. So from the ground up, that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
trying to feel that, man.
Behind the scenes,
both sides of the blade.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing, so that way you don't get making sure you're getting the right rates and knowing that you ain't getting taken advantage of, because
don't be basically don't be the monkey behind the mic.
Yeah. right.
If it sound too good, it ain't coming with no quality, man.
No doubt. So when it comes to your music though, like who inspires you the most? All right, we know where you're from, we know what I'm saying, everything.
I'm gonna say my biggest inspiration growing up was Jay-Z, and then my biggest inspiration now is Meek Mills.
Meek?
Like them is my two punch artists, man.
Yeah, Meek got
because they tell a story, and this guy, like, you can feel the pain behind it.
Most definitely.
So that's I relate more to him, man.
Now, sometimes with Meek Mills, do you wish he had kind of like not changed up, but he always got that same delivery. You know,
I like it because that keeps him.
Yeah,
That makes him him, man.
Yeah. I feel
Because
you
it's
on
like
that.
as soon as he could be on stage and you could have the club going and it'd be having a good time. As soon as they hear that first him coming in, oh, it's Meek Mills,
With
and
the fire.
you know, you can feel it though. You can
Right.
feel his pain.
Okay.
It's just
I agree
He
with
come in
that.
with that energy. That's how he
A whole
flows
lot
with,
of it.
to get you amped.
A whole lot of it.
Okay, so quick question then. So who you think, as far as basically deserves to be out there, since you an artist, you know, as far as hip hop, you know, we already know we this gang of flow, you know, people out there who rap who really does not get the recognition. Now, since you're doing your thing, who would you say who really deserves their recognition?
You mean like locally wise?
Either locally wise or someone who's been in the game for, like me, I would say my example was always going to be Jay the Kiss.
I was about to say that too.
You know,
man.
man. You know, that's the guy. How he does his little thing. You already get ready for that.
Right.
He was one of the biggest lyricists, man.
But you'll never get no love that he should have been platinum, should have been out there. But hey,
Yes, because I guess because he just stays so. He just
don't want to be commercial.
And he's got like a lot of humbleness to him, to where he accepts his role. You know, he's dealing with the Carmelo effect, man.
What you mean by the Carmelo effect?
Like Carmelo was humble, and he had so many roles throughout this NBA career. And when he was put in position, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you be the second man, come in. You know, his game really didn't develop, and he wasn't really kind of cool, but he let it go. He like, I'll do it, I'll play. And he took that role on and was just humble about it.
Right.
And it ended up doing this to his career to where he's getting, instead of just voicing and being like, no, I'm not doing it.
Right.
Okay.
I could dig it.
So,
I could dig it.
shoot, more about your music, like where you like, do you make your own beats? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I shop around for beats. Yeah, I
Okay.
shop around for beats, and it's like
one of
when
the beat makers out there.
I be needing some beat makers, man.
You know, send them a sample.
Where could they
Man, got some fire.
send you some beats at?
They can send me some beats at gilesmusicbooking@gmail.com.
All right.
That's what it do. So what we're gonna do real quick, I'm gonna break it off. I want to get into some of your music right now, if y'all don't mind. If that's cool. This song here called Run It Up by my man.
I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I had to get to the bag. I know the is mad. I know the mad. You know the sad. So I just went and gotta run it up. Came home out the cell. Came home out the cell, man. It was show. Oh well. But I'm back to real business. Big boy, big bang. Everybody going crazy. I ain't worried about they. I'm just trying to get mine. I'm just trying to go shine. I'm just trying to make sure me and my kids go and get mine. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go and get it. Couple cases that I got caught up with. Best lady gotta quit it. Shaking and baking when you get into that bag. Got that lawyer money. I went deep in that bag. Woo. I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. We hear them saying that they next up, but they ain't doing shit. You know what's that called? No cap, man. I'm this counterfeit. In my life, I've been stuck up in the cell. You find out your day one when you in there waiting on that mail. My vision ain't to be an artist, but a label with hella plates. Down trying to make sure that my whole team stay straight. Trying to tell them, man, we got to move and we gon' be next. Told them, man, fame, all we here for is checks. Gotta shake and bake. Hating ain't in my bloodline. Shit, I swear to God, I'ma get mine on crunch time. When you 25, studio time, nigga, it's crunch time. Told them I'ma do the dance, casting checks on that one time. You ain't never seen Giles move, you ain't never seen Giles shake. You gon' see it this year. That shit feel like an earthquake. Versace shades, I can see the snake in them. Walking with the dead, pockets Michael Jackson Thriller. Ain't beefing with no lame, I'ma see him when I see him. In the AM with my beam, it go down like the dim. Gotta roll them big wood, honey bourbon, bad. She suburban, I'm a boss, I deserve it. Slap bone, it be jumping. October baby, bad, call me pumpkin. 20 at the door, nigga, crying, it ain't nothing. Bitch, let me down when I walk by, but they can't me. Cause all my time is money, I be high, yeah, I be busting, and I'm rolling big wood. Honey bourbon, bad. She suburban, no head, wave surfing, on this cloud. I deserve it. Boy, this ain't Fortnite. Play with me and then be curtains, pocket watching sucker. I just flex the bag on purpose. Everything rare, every post is picture perfect. Please deserve it. Don't be worthless off of Addy. Focus, rolling big woods. Honey bourbon, bad. She suburban. What you need? Call for service. Have a bag. Have some purpose. This that wood that make your auntie quit switches. I got the type of drip, I gotta block your baby sister. Respect up on my name, last name Jones, first name Mister. Burning down the tree, now every day is really Christmas. Quit asking for my budget, if I ain't got it, I'ma get it. You talking to a boss, name your price and let's do business. I'm riding in that hoop, yeah, it's mine, it ain't rented. Sticking to the code, ask for rules, I'ma bend it while I'm splitting big wood. Honey bourbon, bad. She suburban, no head, wave surfing, on this cloud. I deserve it. Big wood, honey bourbon, bad. She suburban, no head, wave surfing, on this cloud. I deserve it.
Okay. Shoot, we coming back up in here. Y'all know how we do it. We
What
back
it do,
here
y'all?
with my man Giles. And guess who wanted to bring their ugly butt up in here since I guess they want to delay trips and everything like that and do all this other stuff.
Hey, listen, man.
That's
Sometimes
not cool,
you gotta do what you
dog.
gotta do. L Bug in the house, you know what I'm saying?
That is not cool.
Invading 83.
Anyways,
Man, I'm gonna still let you get your shine. That's why you're still behind the boards.
yeah, I hear you. I'm shining regardless, man.
The
You know what I'm
foliage shining.
saying? But we back anyway. But we back. My man Giles in the building. We in here grilling him real quick. But while I let your song play in the background, go and tell us a little about it, man. I liked it a lot. I ain't gonna even stun. I get that hands down. I get that 5 mics. I know about 5 mics. But
Five.
You know, it's good.
That was something to drive
Get
around
5
people.
show 83 mics, not the source.
For the man,
yeah. You get the show
The source.
83 mics, you know.
Yeah, this song, like about how it came about is I heard the beat, so I was recording it. Actually, it was a producer from the city that actually like engineered and did everything. YSC, young dude. He's a young dude, you know what I'm saying, from the city, and he basically got behind there. I went in and I was trying to write the lyrics on my phone, but I don't know why, for some odd reason, it don't never work out. So I just put the headphones on and I had him run it. And then I just said whatever I had to say on the beat. And I just got a feel of it. And so then he was like, I like it. And then he was like, go back in there and do the chorus. And I did the chorus, and it was just, the chorus came fluent. I don't know. I just heard it with the beat.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that a lot.
Okay, in that case, then so the whole song was a freestyle.
It was.
That's what's up, champion.
I got 2 whole albums that was freestyles.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
He ain't that good. He ain't that good.
Paper free office like that, man.
No,
Yeah, I mean, I got
he going
like-
green.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally got like a trash bag full of songs I wrote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from when I was well, I could say the previous time when I was incarcerated for 3 years, I wrote a lot.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. But I've never. That was years ago. I've never spitted nothing off of there yet.
No.
Because it's like when I go in there, I try to do it, and for some odd reason, it just
How long was you in prison for?
where can I start at?
Yeah.
Like 7 years, 3 days.
Nah, it's
4 hours.
more like I started. I did 3 when I was 18, and I came out, did 11, and another 3, then did 2.
48, 50 years old.
Nah, I'm only 31, man.
Dang.
I'm only 31.
3, 8, 11. Somebody ain't 31.
Not 11 months. Not 11 months. When no 11 years. When no 11 years.
I'm over here like, boy, you got.
I'd have still been in there. But
Count this up. This boy done did some time.
yeah, no. At the end of the day, sometimes people learn from their first time. It took 4 for me, and it woke me up because it's like when I went in for this 4th time,
Right.
it was like I never was in prison. Like I've never been there before. Like it was throwing me out of sync, and you know I was constantly kind of stressing because I'm like, man, I gotta go home. I don't want to. But I think it's because of my kids, because I had kids.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, man, and now it's like I don't want no affiliation with nothing. I'm walking a clean, narrow, and doing what I got to do and keep it moving.
That's cool.
If you do,
Came up out of niggerism.
yeah, you got to.
In that case, then I guess my question on that will be your biggest, lesson you want to tell people in order to stop themselves from even having to step in them type of shoes.
There you go.
What I say is a lot of people want to be in the streets and they glorify it like the cars and trying to chase a dream. But if you do the math, all the time I did in prison, if I would have kept my McDonald's job when I was 16 years old, I would have a lot more in life right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have my eyes on the long run of things in life. But now I done spent all that time and it's gone, and I don't have nothing to show for nothing.
Right.
So I was better off just working at McDonald's.
So is that something that inspires like all of your music, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's like I think every day I wake up and think about what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as in and out of prison, and I just be like, man, that's all them years I threw away. I can't get it back, man. Like,
Definitely can't get it
All
back.
over stripes.
and I want it back, but I can't get it back, man. I'm trying to figure out how to get it back.
But
But
the
it's,
good news is you're doing big things now. So.
No doubt.
yeah, you just gotta move forward, and
Yeah.
just gotta move forward with life, man. Things happen, man.
Yeah, we all got to pass.
So what do you tell them brothers who trying to, walk the straight and narrow, but sometimes, you can get sidetracked or pulled to the side and mixed up in other things. What would you say to help keep these brothers focused?
What I would tell them is, if you got something you like doing that's positive, stick to it. Because if 9 out of 10 when you run the streets, they not gonna be the ones locked up. You is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch the effect of whatever y'all doing as a team.
Yeah.
It's always the one that's not supposed to be in that circle that catches the whole effect.
Yeah. I feel you there. Okay, then. Okay. So, big homie, you said you wanted to ask me something about that Miami trip?
Oh yeah, because talking about giving back. So you were saying you was doing something down there
Mhm.
as far as for the artists. Explain that a little bit more.
Well, it's like it's a little show, like a little setup they got to where artists can go down there and perform down in Miami at the little venue, and they got certain different ways you can perform if you want to do a song, a couple songs, however the case may be. But what I like about it is it lets us go down there to that type of fan base and they actually get familiar with your music, because a lot of people that do shows, they want to, in a sense, how can I say, they want to show out. Basically, they want to, oh man, you know what I'm saying, they had a VIP section, they had 2 bottles on stage.
Right.
Well, what you do is, in that situation, is you got to look at everything like a business. But in that situation, you use that as a platform, go down there and perform, and do your song, let them get familiar with you.
Yeah.
Then you do another one, come back and maybe do 2 songs. Then they start to know who you are and talk about you.
Oh, yeah.
Then you come back there a 3rd time, and you can probably get like, you probably won't even have to get a VIP section because the club owner might be like, you want a session or something, or you want to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Don't even just
That's
come,
free
just,
game.
just contact me directly. You don't even got to deal with that website no more. Just come directly to me, because you know what I'm saying. That's you gotta treat it like a business. You can't sell yourself, because if you go down there the first time and look like Limelight, they're gonna treat you like that. They go, well, just give me such and such to perform, and you know, you're gonna trick yourself. You gotta. You don't want to do that,
Just stay
man.
true to
Settling.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's 614 Nipsey Hustle right here.
Yeah, for
Real
real.
business drop for you.
That's a dope comparison.
So when is this happening again?
It happens May 30th. Well, March 30th. March 30th. That was my fault. I slipped up with the date. March 30th.
So you say get in contact with you then.
Yeah, you can get in contact with me through my Instagram, Giles Music 614. And I actually, if you know what I'm saying, people seriously want to go down there, they give us tickets to give to people to be able to go down there. So, you know what I'm saying, we can just contact me. We'll do the rest. And
No doubt. That's what we'll do. But now, what I want to do right now, we're going to break off in a couple of topics going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Jump in, talk with us, you know what I'm saying? Let the world know not only you're a rapper, but, you know, you out here, you smart, you know what you talk about, pay attention to things around you. The world crazy. First thing, you know, y'all, what I want to know what everybody thinks about the white boy in the mega hat. A lot of people got the story twisted. I did for a second until, you know, my sources via my nerd had to turn me on to what really happened, because all I do is work, so I really couldn't, you know what I'm saying, look it up. But, you know, what do all y'all think? What do y'all get out of that? Like, how did it affect your life, change your life? Did it make you look at things different? Because I think it's crazy. I got a lot to say about it, but I'm gonna let y'all take it.
Hold on, I don't think I've seen that yet. What was that?
All right, so this is exactly what happened. So in Washington, D.C., there was a Catholic school, you know what I'm saying, that was down there basically doing a tour. Every kid there had on a MAGA hat, to Make America Great Again hat, the Donald Trump supporters hat.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a group of, so what was conveyed at first was it was them and then a Native American man who was down there for the Native American walk, banging on his drum, doing a prayer and all that stuff. And they made it seem like this whole group of kids just surrounded him and was like taunting him and stuff like that. And he was sitting there, like I said, he was banging his drum, he was doing his prayer, chanting all of that. And there was one kid that he was standing there right in his face. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make a move. He just sat there with like this little, the what you want to call it, the Caucasian smirk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to call it. You know,
Yeah.
that smug smirk that they have.
Like I wish you would touch me.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. So that was the first video that dropped. So everybody is dogging this kid and dogging them teachers and dogging the students from this place. And come to find out a couple of days later, full disclosure comes out. A black Israelite group was down there protesting. And they were actually dogging the white kids, calling them inbred, saying it was incest, saying they out here raping they brothers and sisters, calling them, you know, all kinds of gay slurs and racial epithets and all of that. You know, everything was going at them. So they turned around and asked their teachers if they could start doing their school chants to drown out these people that's coming at them. So they started doing that, and then the Native Americans who were down there, they were the only ones down there with a permit. They were down there doing their walk, so they like, well, let's see if we can diffuse the situation. They start walking through, banging on their drums, doing their war chants and their prayer chants, not war chants, their prayer chants and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so, full disclosure, everybody finally see what was going on now. The issue that everybody is still on is this kid that was standing right in front of this Native American man who was doing his prayer with this smug look on his face. They were saying that he was being disrespectful. Now, in my eyes, yeah, he was being a little bit disrespectful. But to be real with you, you know what I'm saying? I hate to turn this on us, but the black Israelites that was down there was the real disgrace.
You hate to find out it was the blacks who did it.
Yeah, man.
Hate to find out
you down.
Who was the sniper? It was a black guy. Oh my god.
Oh, man. What is this?
It's the black guy who did what? Oh no.
So yeah, if you ever get a chance, you know what I'm saying, you can look it up. Teenage or Catholic school students, and you just type that in. I guarantee you that'll be the first thing that pop up. Unless they're talking about somebody else, little boy that got raped by one of the peoples. You know what I'm saying? But
oh no.
Well, I guess what I'm seeing here, the boy Philip, I guess was saying,
Sandman is
was saying build the wall, like
Sandman. No, he wasn't saying he did.
The young white man name was Philip
Sandman.
With he's gonna do something when he get older.
With two ends.
With two. Oh.
Yeah. But nah, he was like literally. If you watch the video,
I gotta check the video. I ain't gonna lie.
Like he wasn't saying a word. He just stood there with that smirk on his face.
That smirk though,
the smirk, man, it's one of them. I will punch you in your mouth smirk.
Fix your face.
Right.
Like parents used to tell you.
That's it right there.
But that's crazy. Yeah, check that out, man. Get it.
I ain't even seen that.
It was crazy because it was like because I was watching what it is. I was watching the news and there was two videos that came out last weekend that really changes the narrative, shows how people just jump to conclusions. That was one. The other one was there was a video of, you see these police officers out there, you know what I'm saying, with their guns drawn, this is that and the third, and then the next scene you see is a toddler climb out of a car window or whatever and walk towards the cops with their hands up like that, and it made it seem like the cops had their guns drawn on this toddler.
No,
but that wasn't the case at all, because you see another video from the body cam of the cop. The guns is drawn on a robbery suspect off in a different direction, and he's sitting there talking to the child like, hey, go get with your mom, go over there, you know what I'm saying? This is what he's saying to the baby.
Right.
But the way people had it portrayed at first was like, yo, this dude had his guns drawn on this baby, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a black kid getting out of the car. So stop it, man.
What is social media twist that?
Oh God, all the way through.
That's what I told somebody. You just can't go off of social media no more. This
and they say do your research, man.
Not even Google this.
Don't even
do
Google
your research.
Yeah.
I'm saying not Google's research.
And not Wikipedia either, people. Come on, remember.
Wikipedia is made up. Somebody just sits there and types that in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can change your own Wikipedia. I can go on Wikipedia right now. I'm 7'2". You know what I'm saying? 280-pound solid man. You're right. 5'8". 210-pound pudgy man. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. That's crazy, man. I did not know that. But check it out. What we're gonna do real quick is take a little small break. We got the song coming up called "It Back" by my man King John. Hey, but before we go to this break, let me know, is this crazy? You know, everybody hating the R. Kelly music, but I'm still digging R. Kelly.
Oh, God.
You know, I'm still digging
the music. Yeah, you can't hate on the music, but check it out. You know how some people can get nasty. What if they playing? What if a dude playing music? You know, R. Kelly music, and he asks his girl to go put on a schoolgirl outfit.
I'm a real stand-up guy, like, I'm a real positive role model. Yeah, being a rapper.
I cannot remember nights, I cannot remember days, I cannot remember ways, I cannot remember shit. Probably won't remember this. It took a lot of work. Hey, they just snacking and napping and rapping. Now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacay and party and just be a shit bag. Shit bag. Shit bag. Shit bag. Coasters for Molly water. Blue people pupping and polywag. Bougie La Rebone ain't got no ass. She like Versace and Prada bag. Pricey, she draped up a shopping tag. Icy, her Latin rock the air. Slipped and almost let him knock her air. Look up, now King Johnson got her air. She need a pop up on body bag. Her chips cost me, get no whips busting. But I'm young and black with a big eye, so she can't see me keep her lips open. Hey, and all I do is show off to go off so I can keep this door off. Show off to go off so I can keep this door off. Hey, show off to go off so I can keep this door off. And so on and so on. Hey, it took a lot of naps. Sleeping cause fools don't know how to rap. It's back for rappers who try to test. Sources say the scene was quite grotesque. Crowning me king while I crown a jester. That is still kind of the goose feather. You want to be king, but you still a peasant. I taught your wife how to cook a pheasant. Sauce out the kitchen, you get the essence. Gold on my skin when she kissed the necklace. Rapping nowadays ain't no fish for flexing. this how they sound if you get the message. Hey, it took a lot of work. Hey, thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacate and party and just be a shit bag. Shit bag. Shit bag. It took a lot of work. Hey, thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacate and party and just be a bitch bag. Bitch bag. Bitch bag. Bitch bag. Bitch bag. Toasting up to never giving a fuck. My whole life exposed, living corrupt. Baby showers at the gentleman's club. Smacking booty, throwing Benjamins up. The freak the blacks like the Middleton up. Ish bag at the credit union. Walk in the courtroom, hella zooted. Middle finger to your institution. I said lean daiquiris and draping juice on. Sauce drippy, I be Campbell soup drippy. 2 door for sure, yeah, crazy coupe. Like top for sure, the Betty Boop. My life is a movie full of skits and bloopers. I should write a novel, publish distribution. Bag it, I ain't need her, it's at 9. Take her on a flight and leave her in Hawaii. Go and find her little sister at and try. Damn, an ish baggery at its finest. A douchebag, because I had to put up with you, fat. Look, it took a lot of work. Thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacate and party and just be a shit bag. Shit bag. Shit bag. Shit bag. It took a lot of work. Thanks to snacking and napping and rapping, now I ain't got a word. Now I can vacate and party and just be a bitch bag.
I got the sauce, baby. I got the sauce, baby. I got the sauce, baby. Yeah. I got the sauce, baby. Yeah. I got the sauce. I got the sauce, baby.
I go by the name of Chad. I like the way this feel right here. Shawty want my attention, she heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention, she heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention, she heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention, she heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. She see desire within the eyes of a man who has a plan. I seen the sparkle flavor eyes as I adore the way she glance. I feel the vibe begin to rise as I critique her sexy stance. Hold up, wait, didn't I overhear you talking to your man? You moving, grooving, feel no shame for things that you're doing. Who am I to judge the goals I see you strongly pursuing? You have a need, I feel to please, don't care the pace that we moving. Yeah, it's fast, I hope it lasts. I'll take some time into viewing. She's in a moment, plus I'm zoning, asking things by her nature. Test the motives just to see if I see signs of a traitor. Slow the pace down, showing I'm not begging the data. If she's grown and mature, she'll mold the way I sedate her. I hope she don't give me too much. There will be times when I'm greedy. Don't say you there, but then behind my back say that I'm needy. You keep it real, I keep it real. I know it's hard to believe me. She opened up small, got her brother feeling conceited. I'm seeing shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. I see what she really wants is a guy who make things happen. Used to dating drug dealers, seeking a man who's good at rapping. Music always has my focus, but I'm needing some distraction. Fetch a different side of life, passing my shots on like I'm magic. She's hungry as she's scoring, style to play never born. See, she's powerful about herself, but like the dreams I'm pursuing. Tried to explain how I am different from the things she's been doing. Analyzed all of her past, retract my thoughts was tabooing. I know I've never been an angel when my anger could strangle this bed inside you see of me. I hope your heart can untangle knots in my mind. mind that has me battling the good and the evil. I'm feeling like I'm Lucy, just testing all my cerebral. So if you breaking down my codes, you'll see my mind is illegal. Told you I'm kinda Lucy, just testing all my cerebral. So if you breaking down my code, you'll see my mind is illegal. Now are you sure you want the guy whose love could really be lethal? I'm seeing shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby.
All right, welcome back to show 83. It's your girl Tahnika, and we're about to get into entertainment. I know a lot of y'all have heard about the whole Chris Brown thing going on, so I want to get y'all like outlook on it. What y'all think? If y'all think it's true, if y'all think like he's been bamboozled.
Oh yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, last one unlucky light-skinned nigga, man.
Oh man,
I know it was gonna come. I knew it was gonna come.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got some editing to do. It's okay. I'm used to it.
I don't, man. Just the way because they let him out and everything like that. Flat out, I don't think it's. Is she lying? She done made something up.
I think she lying too, honestly. I definitely think she's lying.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate over here.
Oh, here we go.
I think that he is part of my light-skinned brethren. Even though I ain't that light-skinned, because y'all keep calling me that. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
Same color as a McNugget.
Shut up,
man.
Before the grease. I used to work at McDonald's, so I know what they look like. Yeah.
Listen.
Not before the grease.
Anyway, so I think that she is a lying ass.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be real.
Definitely.
I'm gonna be real because first of all, you said the first thing was it was a violent experience. Then you turn around and just yesterday or the day before yesterday, one of the two, it's like, oh well, he did it mentally. You know, he forced me to have sex with him mentally. Shut up, troll.
Right.
That's new to me. I ain't never heard that. Like, yeah, you gonna do it, girl. You gonna do it.
On top of that, it's like, yo, they was in a hotel room with 10 to 15 other people, and his girl was there. And so you mean to tell me that you allowed him to get you into? Yeah, his girl was there. No. So you mean to tell me that he allowed you to get? You allowed him to get you in a back room,
right,
in a closet, and do everything that he wanted to you.
Not the closet.
Oh man.
What about the whole the Eve comment that she made on her show?
Yeah, she jumped the gun.
Did you not? Yeah.
Artist finally caught me off guard. One. What did Eve say?
She basically, The View. I was thinking of that, but she was just basically saying that he need to be held accountable and that. Just basically not
before you know the facts.
Yeah, she ended up. She actually looked beautiful, but she ended up looking silly in the end.
She always looked beautiful.
Yeah, Eve is gorgeous. Shout out to her. I love her. But shout out to her. But she did look silly, which everybody, has their downfalls. But she apologized or whatever about the situation. But I don't know.
Well, as far as Chris Brown, ever since that thing back in the day with Rihanna, he has been labeled as far as a beater / all types of stuff. So
that's true.
Yeah.
But Rihanna,
so nobody cared for Chris Brown.
But Rihanna took him back after that. Nah. She still made a song with him. I mean, basically they did.
But you remember when he all that happened.
But I'm saying that she forgave him.
Yeah, but you
We
know,
need
remember
to let
Jay-Z
go.
tried to black bomb because he couldn't do certain little songs no more.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't
It
know
was
about
back
that.
in the day.
Yeah, he was keeping him away from
Yeah.
basically doing
Oh,
songs with her
really?
and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
trying to
wow.
stop his
Yeah, that
money.
probably had to
I
do
didn't know
with
that.
the courts and everything like that too.
Yeah, he was making sure he didn't get certain features.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
They had to on that.
No, not just with her.
No. This
just with
was
other people.
yeah, just with artists.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
Jay-Z
artists
had it like
that's-
that. Yeah, he got it like that.
Oh
Yeah.
well, yeah. If you look at him
You
now,
ain't working no more
Look
for a
at
month,
him now.
brother.
He got some pay.
Yeah, I mean, I like Chris Brown though. I like Chris Brown. I think they definitely.
Listen,
I mean, he
Chris
talented.
Brown really, throughout his career, he has really given them a reason to mess with him.
Well, yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
True.
Even the petty stuff you're dealing with. First, you go from this kid from VA, clean cut, rapper, dance, all that stuff, to hardcore stuff. Now you got tattoos everywhere. Not saying that that's a reason for the people to mess with you, but that you go to that. Then, before that, you get to beating on Rihanna because she told you couldn't dance. Then after that, you know what I'm saying?
You can't sing either. What?
Right. Then you throw all the tattoos on yourself. Then you started hanging out with, different people in the streets, and you start beefing with Drake. Come on now, you can't beef with Drake. And
Yeah.
He beefed with Drake.
No,
Yeah.
he take it, but Chris Brown,
they was beefing.
took it to another level. He progressed into throwing
Yeah.
bottles.
But
and-
at the same
you know what I'm
time,
saying?
though,
Yeah. Then you beefing with Soldier Boy, you know what I'm saying? And then, you got the little monkey at your crib and everybody getting on you for that.
but at the same
No, you
time,
wouldn't want a
though,
monkey.
Bubbles.
Go
You wouldn't
ahead.
want a monkey if you had that much money. You wouldn't want a monkey just running around the house in a diaper.
Yeah, I think
Right.
I was about one too.
Rolling
but at
on
the
for
same
you.
time, we're on the
I got
outside
one too,
looking in, though.
man.
We don't really know
Nah.
what he says that these people did to him, or how what situations they got into, and why.
That's Chris Breezy,
He
though.
was-
We love him.
I
Yeah,
like
no
Chris Brown.
doubt.
He talented. He can dance.
He makes some good music.
Uh,
Good music.
And the fact that he's the youngest musician to own all the rights to his music, and then that happened.
I mean,
like,
something was pointed out to me about that with
Mhm.
like me and Juan Hondo was shout out Juan Hondo, you know what I'm saying, in the building.
They in the hit
You know what I'm
house.
saying? We was talking about that the other day where it just seemed like every time somebody about to start doing something in the black community and about to do something big, they find some way to mess with them.
yeah.
Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Bring up his stuff. Listen, Bill Cosby, he was about to take over NBC.
Yeah. I
point.
already know the story.
You
You
know?
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
sorry about that.
I still love Jello. I don't care. I love it.
No doubt.
Jello
Love it.
pudding.
I
Yeah,
still,
love that,
yeah,
man.
no doubt.
You know,
I
you
already
got
Jello,
that,
but
you
I
got-
love the kids.
Like y'all say, R. Kelly, I really don't rock with R. Kelly at all no more after all that stuff.
I still
But-
play
but,
his
okay.
music. I don't care.
So the question I asked people recently, they was like, I don't rock with R. Kelly, whoop the whoop. But when did you start rocking with R. Kelly? When you saw the show, or when the VCR tape came out years ago? When the
When they
thing?
saw the
Well,
show.
see, I never saw the tape. I'm
never saw
probably
the tape.
the only person that's never seen the tape.
I ain't seen
You ain't seen it either?
I saw it a couple times, man. We skipped.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
had to make sure before,
You know, that was back in the day. You used to be able to pull them up, and
I
you
mean,
could-
yeah,
because you wanted to look and see like, I know that
He
really
had
wasn't
some
R.
old
Kelly,
chicks.
man. I couldn't have been R. Kelly, man.
I feel you.
Like it was just
I had a
mind blowing,
homeboy
man.
used to tell
But then
me
somebody
all the
did
time.
yell his name in the background, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a homeboy used to tell me all the time, like, man, he did that. I'm like, nah, man, that's my boy, that's my guy, that's the king of R&B. Like,
Yeah, I kind
That's him.
of convinced that was him. That was.
I mean, yeah, especially after all these allegations.
But then they've been around, so I mean, like people jumped on the bandwagon once the show came out. Lucky they had cable, but a lot of people just was like, everybody knew that he was messing with young girls back in days. For me, I was born in the '80s,
yeah,
so he was a leader. I remember that
Yeah.
story, for
me
real.
too.
So it's like, okay, yeah, he ain't nothing but a number. She was talking about him.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You know, she's on his
But
taxes.
my thing is, I read
Oh, man.
Good
Fool,
disclaimer,
man.
you know what I mean?
But I heard, man, it was his brother I ran into from Chi-Town, man. He was like, for real. He was like, they doing R. Kelly like that, but he was like, that's all the time in Chicago. Nothing put down in the city or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but that's all the time. He was like, in high school, when he was growing up, he was like, man, you barely could get a girlfriend because all the women in high school was chasing the older
Mhm.
dudes. You know what I'm saying? D-boys, somebody wish they just grown with your own crib. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
They was messing with all the 20-year-olds.
growing up,
high school girls.
me listening to R. Kelly
bad.
growing up, I used to listen to R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? And man, I used to be rocking to his music. And then when he started getting that persona, that Pied Piper, I'm like, oh, what is?
Oh man, he led.
But I'm saying I started like this, like, oh,
Pied Piper was kids.
The original Pied Piper.
Yeah,
Throw the kids up.
Had the little whistle, the little flute thing, and
that's what they turned it to.
yeah. Oh. Used to have a little
That's
flute
just like
thing,
they
and
turned, the whole Santa Claus thing, you know what I'm saying? And flip that around. Back in the day, he was this evil dude.
Man, I don't.
So it is what it is.
I don't even
They
preach
flip it.
that Santa
They
stuff.
flip it how they want to.
My kids, boy, I about ruined their lives one morning. I was like, you better go to your mama and ask that question. Because I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to spoil what they got, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I don't even celebrate Halloween with them. You can go trick or treat, but I ain't going with you. I ain't gonna even take them. Don't celebrate Devil's Night. But anyway, real quick, we got into the Chris Beach real quick. Back on my man Kels. We're gonna shoot up this little break. Right now, we're gonna play a little sounds for y'all. This is Hey Ladies. I want y'all to be cool.
Hey,
Ladies. Be right back.
Shorty got a body in the booty so fat. Make her do it like this, do it like that. Shorty got a body in the booty so fat. Hey, lady. Yeah. We reporting live to y'all from Mansfield, Ohio. You know what I mean? Most exclusive.
Hey lady, I know exactly where you wanna be. I know you really wanna ride with me. Take you to places that you've never seen. I know what you want to. Tell me what you gonna do.
She put her face down and up in 1 second. She do it with the best of. So perfected. My intellect got her naked while we sexing. Bodies pressing, sex wrestling, bed wrecking, and we ain't stopping. Twisting bodies into submission. She like the way I'm switching positions and still shifting. So come and get your body blessed, girl, cause I'm gifted. I stiff it while I stick it and then lick it. Baby, just your body can get you a meal ticket. Take a trip to the Bahamas and back to the field with it. Do a dive, just she ready to spill with it, and she rough ride the no hands on the wheels with it.
Hey lady, I know you really wanna ride with me.
Hold up.
Take you to places that you've never seen.
Cold bottle shake, just shake it and spill with it. Now if you dip it, feel it. Don't trip, just feel with it. If she with me, then you know that I out of the field. Hit it while she like me, cause I'm Hedger Street out of the field.
Hey lady, I know exactly where you wanna be. I know you really wanna ride with me. Take you to places that you've never seen. I know what you want to do. Tell me what you gonna do.
Tryna get in where I fit in. Reprimand, beat that, get it. Light skin, dark skin, yeah, we all friends. Till we wake up in the morning, then we all in. What's more realer than that? One reason I solicit the track, not give back. She a freak, but I treat her good. I'm a dog, but I lay the wood. I'm a paw, every day is good. That's no lying. I'ma have to sit on this one. You niggas spit pip on this one. GMGFC sick for this one. I'ma go and cop a brand new drop and to this one.
Hey lady, I know you really wanna ride with me. Take you to places that you've never seen.
So jump up in the whip, parachute your life, change your perspective in this. The new wave, no toupees, only Lupe's imagination. We getting ready for the graduation.
Hey lady, I know exactly where you wanna be. I know you really wanna ride with me. Take you to places that you've never seen. I know what you want to do. Tell me what you gonna do. Hey lady, I know you wanna come in VIP. Yo, come on. But I like to drink, let's have sex on the beach. So me. I know you wanna show me you a freak from that look in your eyes. I know.
To me, I try to strive to be a better man. Grow up and try to make a stand. Haters say I won't, but bitch, I better can. Don't stress me. I will piss pesticide if you are pesting. You remind me of the birds and the pigeons that are steadily nesting. Too close to my domain. Friends and
Get it, pop it. Yeah. Turn me up. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling this shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling this shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling this shit. I be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Like why they be talking? Trying to keep the hate off. That money be talking. That metal and spark. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. I be here. No barking, no bite. Like how you got mouth, we can't fight. My homies got shots that came with the knife. I'm chasing that cheese, I'm up all night. I'm smoking this green and selling that. I got it this morning, it's go by that night. Boys in the hood, like dope boy. On the block, pulls it up, I got dope boy. Big facts when I speak. Big difference with me. Unique like Trey and I'm G. Don't be frontin' and capping, you see. Still bust a pack out that rapper. Hit the road and I'm happy. Fresh from the show with that back in. When shopping for straps, got a pack in. You play with them streets and no lacking. Facts. Young nigga, big pistols about action. That dope spot doing gymnastics. Bro, cook it, I put it in plastic. I'm flipping and stacking these bets from the grams. Free bets in my future. Young nigga be moving that dope, but yeah. Be talking and talking and talking. I'm really not
The boy Triple O bringing it back. What's going down? Oh, y'all just gonna be quiet. What's going down? That's what y'all do now.
Okay.
That's what y'all do now. Y'all are dog.
I'm sorry, I'm entertaining my Facebook viewers.
Yeah, this is not time for your Facebook viewers. You are on WTMX Radio. I'm about to make a choice. The Facebook viewers of the show.
They deserve this too. They're chiming in. They're chiming in. So okay.
Call in 614-781-0754.
And there it is. And there it is, y'all. Okay, so no, I want to discuss how Kanye West is suing Rockefeller and EMI, which is a label. So yeah. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but just found out about it.
So Yeezy is just upset because Chris Brown became the youngest to own all his rights, and he wanted to try and do something himself.
Everybody want their masters.
If the light skinned effect is moving over.
Hey,
oh man!
Listen. Okay, y'all gonna back up off of us with less melanin than y'all. Okay.
Well, why you gotta say the dark skin brother trying to hate on light skin?
Because that's what it was.
What is up with this dark skin?
Oh man!
Listen, this is what I get, and this is what people do. You know what I'm saying? This colorism thing.
Your eyes shouldn't match your skin. Then
don't be a hater. Swear God on player.
I don't want them.
You do want them.
I look good just like this. Check me out, straight line.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting contact.
Look, come on.
Now, I'll change up the game. Oh, it's gonna be Hazel.
Oh man!
What's wrong with that?
I'm gonna get you something.
His butt.
What's up with the Kanye thing? My bad, man.
So basically, he filed 2 lawsuits, one against Rockefeller, and the second one is against EMI, claiming that they owe him money. There's court documents obtained by people. The dispute between West and Rockefeller is regarding the parties' rights and obligations to one another under the recording agreement and extension. So basically, he's really not playing. I guess he's saying like they owe him for music he did back in the 90s.
The Kardashians is running off money.
Y'all they was talking to him like, you know, you did that song.
I mean, does Kanye really have money for Jay-Z? I'm just saying though, does he really want to go up against Jay-Z though?
Well,
he's going up against the company that Jay-Z sold Rockefeller to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So
that's true.
it's a big corporation. He about to battle for them.
It's the old fat white dude.
But
sitting in his chair with an IV hooked in him, like
not IV.
Oh man!
Kanye West, gonna make my sugar go up.
But yeah, so
He deserves it.
So,
I mean, be honest, he deserves it.
but the funny thing is, on top of that, Kanye West is allegedly failing to pay for Yeezy fabric
Oh, yeah.
How you ain't paying
for a
$2?
Japanese company, and they want over $600,000 from him. So I wonder if that's why he's trying to sue.
Yeah, they probably gonna offset the payment.
Yeah.
They're gonna offset the payment. He be clear. He like, well, so I owe them. Go ahead and sue them, and then we gonna offset this, and we cool.
$27 back 50 cents.
That's what they gonna tell him in court. They gonna, like, yeah, you want your masters?
So
You ain't pay them for that fabric over there though.
That's crazy. So he's suing Jay-Z for the money for his fabric. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
Well,
like.
Yeah, basically.
That's what it sounds like.
And hating on Chris Brown.
He came, yeah, hating on Chris Brown
Oh, get out of here, Lawrence.
and Drake.
No, I don't think he want to hate on Drake no more. I think they resolved that real quick.
Has Kanye and
That boy
Jay-Z
wasn't
feuded their beef? I'm not.
No,
I feel like they ain't did nothing.
Listen, they haven't resolved their thing. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, the last thing that I've heard about them was, you know, they're still in the same place they was last year, the year before. Like Jay-Z is really not rocking with him because of the stuff that he was saying on his story. Like, bro, you got up on stage and pretty much put y'all's business out there. Even if y'all was handling stuff behind the scenes, y'all could just let it be that way. It's not everybody's business for that. You want the attention, so you're gonna keep that attention for yourself.
Yeah,
They say it's the Kardashian curse.
It is the Kardashian curse. Everybody, listen. The very first one that got hit with the Kardashian curse is now on Ratchet TV. So Ray J.
No, he didn't get hit with the curse.
No, he didn't get hit with the curse.
Hold on.
He
He got hit with the curse because have you heard anything about his music career?
No, he
been
just got
doing
a
business stuff too, though. He been doing a lot of business.
He just no. He
been
just
doing a lot of business.
What I'm saying, hold on.
No, he just did something.
Hold on. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this: that Scooty bikes, yes. But
Brandon,
what I'm talking about is this. This is what I'm saying. When he was messing with her, his music career was where.
But it was never really big because he was starting off as an actor.
He was a hit. He was always that hit dude. Like
6
months he can give you a hit. Another 6 months he can give you a hit. He was a hit dude.
When's the last time you heard it?
I mean, I haven't heard him from him since. I thought what's that song? That One Wish. That's the last. One Wish was his last.
Yeah, he do got some bangers.
They took his career basically.
Now he had to build it back from the beginning. He had to build it back from the beginning. That was the very first one.
Brandy gave him some front money. And
he got a loan from his sister. Like sister, man, we used to do the
Reggie Bush was right after him.
Oh,
it says he closes a $31 million deal for electric
for the Scooty bikes.
So he probably don't care about no music.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
He probably do it for fun at that point. I mean, really to go with that is like music is just a platform, you know, for something you do, but you should go into it with a business mindset, which is what Ray J did. Shout out to Ray J.
That's what I said. If you break down them stream numbers, you
any
have to spend millions.
At $30 million lawsuit. He
lawsuit.
Ray J.
He got a 30 million.
So he got $27.50.
That's different then. Yeah.
They covering money. They suing people to pay other people.
He filed it against his former business partner. So that's crazy.
I wonder what happened with them.
Exactly.
Pretty much, man.
I got to use the gas money to pay the lights.
Right.
Oh, man.
I just won some money on the lottery, but I got to pay the rent, so I'm gonna have only $7.50 left over.
The guy's name is Gene Paul over alleged business deal going south. Yeah, so it has something to do with those scooters.
The Scooty bikes.
Oh,
this dude just made $61 million on Scooty bikes.
And then it says the case got a little bit more interesting when Judge Federico A. Marino. Quote Ray J's One Wish as a part of the ruling in the case.
What?
One Wish.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I guess it says the judge's
One Wish.
conclusion is a direct lift of Ray J's lyric. If I had one wish, we would be best friends, lovers to the end. Like he really cited the song.
Oh wow, he was
crazy.
a fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
right, man.
Oh,
It's
that
not
was
what you
definitely a
know,
fixed
it's
fight
who
right
you
there.
know. This is the prime example, and I'm not mad.
Exactly.
I'm not mad.
Signed a couple of these law books and
Right.
Said, Ray J, if I had one wish, let's do.
My kids start college. I just want to get this autograph.
Sign my
man,
cap.
that's crazy.
Right.
You got 30 million on the way. I signed 2 gavels up in there like.
Okay, so I guess this is the exact wording of it. I just found it. So it says if plaintiffs had one wish counts 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 would never end, they would just begin. But wait a minute, plaintiffs need to let it go because the photo is not a formal invite to be bound by terms of contract. But let's satisfy this, blah, blah, blah. If I had one wish, this would end. This is crazy.
Oh,
that is so
Stop
savage.
it.
That is so savage. Shout out to that judge.
Man, check this out.
Shout out to that judge.
Yeah, I guess so. 'Cause I know him today. I
Well,
wish
last
it
time
was
he put in
me.
front of the judge, they start quoting some stuff like that.
Man.
It ain't gonna go good.
See, I sit behind that desk like, Judge.
Federico.
I'm sure that judge.
Federico.
got-
I hear you,
Check,
Betty,
man.
baby.
That judge definitely got a piece of that pie.
No doubt he showed did.
That judge is definitely about to lose his seat.
Campaign.
But he got some money coming towards him too. Then.
Yeah, because I bring him off. You done got me 30, I'll give you 3.
He gonna join the
So
TV
you get
show.
10%, you get
It's
managers.
tax free, ain't it?
You stupid.
I give you
This
3
is a
checks.
TV show there.
nothing.
That judge is about to get
Check me out
disbarred.
on the boat.
Nah, he gonna work with Mathis and all them on Fox.
You right.
That's
You
it.
right.
Gonna make it a business. Gonna make it say if we're gonna cheat, we're gonna come at it with a business plan about it. Ain't that right, Tahnika? Ain't that what you said? Getting into music? If
Yeah.
They gonna cheat in the courtroom. Gonna make their way to the top.
Right.
So I'm
most
gonna
definitely.
show you kick it with Mathis and Joe Brown. And
That's
all
where a
that.
lot of artists I feel like go wrong is they just don't know the business side of it and they get
Yeah.
sucked in.
Gotta hit them books. But
Yeah.
check this out. It's 6 o'clock hour or 5 o'clock hour. So you know what that means? ATL. Love y'all down there. We're gonna holler at you. You know how we get down and how we do. We're gonna play this nice little song coming up for you in front of me, featuring Portia Long.
Family talk shit, endure the pain, live in a time when shit really didn't change. Frenemies, they tried to put an end to me. Backstabbing ass niggas grim when these cops belittle me. No such thing as loyalty, just kings and royalty. Bitches and spoiled cheese, poor roots that are soil lean. Life goes in a circle like a roller brink. My flow is like a Polish Springs. It's gonna take more than demons to get a hold of me. Scary niggas holding heat. How old is he? Not nearly as grown as me. Man, niggas picking bones with me. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to get in my fucking zone. I got so many dreams that I should revive Martin Luther King. What's that sound? Oh shit, I think I hear the freedom ring. But look at all the pain. Look what the fuck that freedom brings. A slave to society. I'm stuck in a maze entirely. Government giving me motherfucking pressure. Now but trying to fire me. Gas me up with butane and take me higher, please. I get higher off my dreams. Yeah, ain't everything.
I'll say goodbye to yesterday. I worry about what's in front of me.
Worried about what's in front of me, but everybody has their back on me. Now it's time to attack on 3. Everybody has a hope, but they broke economy. Too blind to see the real, too emotional to feel. Cause the truth hurts, it makes a man out of ya. Make your father straight proud of ya. Making haters wanna get on Twitter, start following ya. And let the real be real, and let the fake be fake. So I'ma say,
I'll say goodbye to yesterday. I worry about what's in front of me.
I want everybody right now. Let's think about that time in your life when you worried about that one situation. So right now I ask you, man, just to let it all go and worry about what's tomorrow. What not happened yesterday. It's within yourself.
Late night conversation now on the show 83 Radio. Coming back today, we're talking about Ratchet TV. Now everybody loves those reality shows, man. I think it's garbage. The shit, I can't stand it.
It's very garbage,
and it's so crazy because them chicks, some of them don't have nothing to do except sit around and start drama.
That's it.
Just sit around, and it's like. Like I told the homie today, like you get it includes like the chicks, the females these days they want to mimic. Now, as far as Nick, you the only female in here. Do you watch those reality shows?
I do. I've cut back, but I keep up, even if it's through like blog sites or whatever.
Them, huh?
So any of your style, did you get? I'm not saying you copycat, but any of your style, have you took from one of those shows or one of their hair? Because I remember when Nicki Minaj came out, everybody had a little wave thing going on. So.
A lot of the women on there are doing great things outside of the ratchetness. So yeah, I might have been inspired. Like you got Yandy on Love and Hip Hop, who I met, and she's a really dope woman. We did a women's event that I talked about on some other shows, but
no doubt.
And it's a lot of artists. I feel like a lot of people are using Ratchet TV for a platform to get their music out, just things like that. But I mean,
but that ain't
that's cool, but why you act like that? You know what I'm saying? Why they gotta act?
It's entertaining.
No,
it gets you views.
All right, what about doing something to help the kids look at how they're supposed to act? How they're supposed to
like actually those shows, there is no positive females on them shows whatsoever.
Yes, it is.
They start off positive.
I disagree.
And then by the end of the show, they already
some of them are
positive.
I just say Yandy Smith, she's positive.
But she still gets on the. They still have drama,
but
shade.
All women got drama.
Yeah,
I got
the thing
drama.
is, they get paid off
you
of getting mad.
I'm not drama, but
hey,
you know,
I can't stand that bitch.
And another thing, this is how you know they all about drama too. Every time somebody got a birthday, I don't care how many birthday parties I've thrown.
But is it a storyline?
I do not like. It's not gonna show up at every party they throw.
Yeah.
The person they deal with shows up. Who invited her? It'd be her best friend. Oh, my bad, I did it.
But I think it's just that group of people.
And that's the truth. But just like you said, it's the storyline. Therefore, it's not reality TV. It's all right, you're gonna be mad. That's such a success for this week. They're gonna have free alcohol. We're gonna get drunk.
Oh yeah,
and I'm gonna throw some water on you.
I think some stuff is definitely personal, and they use that for the storyline and put twists to it.
Maybe.
Or sometimes they might put you in certain situations that you didn't know you was gonna be in. And that's what you sign up for. That's in the contract. I was also going to do a local reality TV show. So I know a little bit about how that stuff works.
Well, you could do Love and Hip Hop of Ohio. That'd be hot. There was 614.
Yeah.
You know, you get it on, man.
Let me write a couple of them stories.
I met that hoe down the bus stop, man. We stayed together for 3 years. 2 abortions down.
Right. Met her
I
on
love
Joyce.
her, man.
Love and Hip Hop Columbus.
Second in Livingston.
We was at Cleveland. We was Northern Lights kicking me and my baby, man. We used to dance and all that. Now she don't love me. So,
that is so funny.
Or, we met at City
That
Center.
is hilarious.
Y'all girl Cardi B blew up on Ratchet.
She blew up in general off being ratchet.
Yeah,
but that's the whole thing,
and
though.
That's another thing. Yeah, my bad.
She did.
I mean, it's a whole thing. Like,
it's a whole.
I don't really like Cardi
and all
B,
that. Okay, but a lot of people do, and a lot of people look at her like she's like. But I say earlier, Michelle Obama, or shit like that. Like, no, you ain't did nothing. But she's such real. She's so real. I like how she just says, "Shut up."
Right, for real. Shut up. Right
but
now.
it did make her a bag, though. I give her that. I don't really care for her, but
Petty
You know,
queen.
she just
Now she got her teeth fixed, remember? So I mean, we
now
got
everybody
that.
get
Yeah.
veneers.
I just got my dental insurance too, so we about to get it in.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
Get my- like y'all two, I see what the goals in the
Oh,
It's
there we
cool.
go.
It's cool. We gonna get the shoot. We doing the same thing.
And
Sucking the teeth. What's happening?
they said Cardi B lands a first residency in
Oh,
Las
yeah.
Vegas. So that's,
they give
that's
everybody
big.
a
Exactly.
residency,
I
man.
mean, yeah, that is
Which
true.
McCullough got
But
one
I
now.
guess
Drake,
because
he
they're
got
trying
one
to say
too.
like where she came from,
Oh, yeah, he do.
whatever.
So that means
So you know,
they got to get Jay-Z do a residency. They got to
woman,
give
I
him
give
like
her
what $100 million, don't they?
Yeah, they can't afford Jay-Z. To
Vegas can't give him no residency there, man.
Got them 3 shows per week. That's gonna be $100 million. So now, I'm sorry, sir. Can we do $50 million? Like no,
Not at all.
$100 million.
Damn, she got a residency already.
Oh yeah, she showed did.
That's quick, man.
I mean, I ain't hating on her success. You know what I'm saying?
She's
None of that.
consistent. She's consistent,
I
man.
love to see her, keep blowing up. She do got a couple of good songs.
She like a ratchet masterpiece.
I'm not saying that I
Song after
support
song
Cardi
after
B.
song.
Cardi B is a person to where you ever had the one dudes where they be like, man, listen to this song, just listen to this song, but she keeps dropping so much music that even when I'm playing 2K or Madden, I'm hearing a Cardi B and I'm like this, I'm like, not like it like that. No. I'm like, why am I singing this song,
It's
man?
even on Kids Pop. My man.
I still
Yeah.
love
On
Nicki better.
Kids
But
Pop.
Yeah, Nicki.
I love my baby Nicki. Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Kids
Nicki,
Pop.
I mean, Nicki Minaj. Nicki
That's
Minaj
my
was
baby.
cool. She was kind of weird in her own
Nicki's still
sense and
better.
shit. I mean, yeah, she got better
Right
bars.
now,
I think
she ain't hotter.
She's the first.
But
She's the
Nicki
first
better.
female rapper to be on the Forbes list. I gotta give it to her.
But the thing is,
I
though,
love
that's
her.
different. That's because of times. Because there's a lot of female rappers around our time that got way more style than.
Way more.
But people
Way
still
more.
don't respect
Queen
her.
Latifah was a woo.
Yeah.
man.
Her and MC Light.
Yes.
Them the two queens
Even
of the hip-hop
even my
for the
baby
females.
boss from back in the days. You
It's
know,
like KRS-One. She was
Yeah.
the woof.
But I feel like those are two different artists, though.
Who?
Queen Latifah is
she
more
sang and
like.
flowed just like they did the same.
Lauren Hill.
Yeah, she lost her mind. I loved her. But
She just-
lost her
I'm
mind.
just saying what they rap about is
With the Marley
different.
Boys.
You get what I'm saying? I just
yeah.
think what they rap about, it's like the city girls. They rap about, pimping niggas, and then you got,
Oh,
I
you don't
know.
like the uplifting.
No, I'm just saying. I
I
love Queen Latifah. Are y'all crazy? I love Lauryn Hill and
If y'all
all
pay
of that.
attention to that song
What?
real quick though, right before she said who you calling a bitch, remember the brother grabbed her ass.
The dude from Naughty by Nature.
She didn't
Yeah.
She didn't mind he grabbed her ass. He just grabbed it and said, "What's up, bitch?" She got mad. Who you calling a bitch?
And it hit the dude
Oh,
No one.
right in his
socked
mouth.
him in his eye. Hit it dead in his eye. No
Who you
doubt.
call? And that's
But
it.
man, you gotta man, Tahnika, I can't believe you. You don't feel MC Light and Queen Latifah.
Are you crazy?
That's
Yes.
what I'm getting from you.
That's not. That's what I think y'all misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. I'm just
totally
saying those aren't. You
totally-
can't compare. I feel like Nicki with Queen Latifah, and Nicki Minaj also loves Lauryn Hill. She bowed down to Lauryn Hill. So
I mean, that's still cool.
I love them. I love Queen Latifah. I love.
you can compare them. That's
And
kinda
they're
like-
not just artists; they're actors too. I feel like honestly, I started to look at Queen Latifah more like an actor than a rapper.
But she still
It
she still got
started from
that
the
gift.
back,
Oh,
though.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It started
Jeez,
from
man.
Oh
the back.
yeah, I love Queen Latifah.
You know, she paved the way for many. Her, MC Light,
Yep.
Moni Love. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? People forget about all them, man.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
forget
Left Eye
about
almost wanted to be. Like, the reason why I praise the old school women in the hip hop game more than the new age women is because all the old school women, they came out with a song and it went all kinds of platinum. You can't even get two of the females
Yeah.
in the same.
I even
building
like
together,
Sister
let alone-
Soldier. Like I
I mean,
honestly,
you know,
I
touch
love
base
both
on
of
that
them.
as well.
Oh,
you
that
got
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
you got like like past Eve, the female rappers had to be more sexual. You got like Lil Kim,
Yeah.
Ass All Out.
Man.
Even Foxy, when she had bars,
I-
Ass All
Y'all
Out.
I ain't
seen
gonna
the
lie, the
movie?
hood is ratchet rapper to me, man. That was like far as street wise. And if you dig all the way to the bottom of the barrel, man, Mia X was like
Yeah.
she delivered that
Mamma Mia. Now, hey.
like it was crazy, man. It was
You
just
had to
crazy,
mess with
man.
Mia X in the rap game, too.
Mia X was an
I
animal.
can't
Her and
put
Rep,
on
her
that platform
Lady of
with
Rage.
Yep.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had.
now
they had
them
their
two
own
was
style.
the same platform.
That was some hood chicks.
I
for
can't.
you.
I can't.
You
put them up
even
there
got,
with Queen and all.
And then what's the one chick, man?
Left Eye.
Man, what's her name? from 3 6 Months.
Gangsta Boo.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a
Gangsta
difference. That's
Boo.
right there. So you have the chicks that are gangster, you got the chicks that trying to be sexual with the whole rap game. And really, it turns out now these days they have to be more ratchet. They dudes.
They don't have to.
Matter of fact, none of the dudes, the females don't want to hear no female rapper that's hardcore. What they want to hear, I'm out here getting the money from this nigga. Yeah, I might suck
can't
dicks and all that,
agree.
but I'm still getting money.
I can't agree because
that's what they love.
I can't agree because I got a lot of like female friends, and for me, I'm very diverse with my music. I like a little bit of both. I like a little bit of both. Like a little bit of both. I give a little bit of both.
Oh man.
Hey,
I'm serious.
There ain't nothing wrong with it though. You gotta be diverse. in the
You
game,
do,
though,
like-
because you won't make it
Just
if you
like
got
Trina,
one
for
style.
example, you got Trina. She got slow jam music. Here we go again. That little
came
joint,
out though ratchet though.
right? But she
did.
still
She
is
came out
diverse
talking about-
though.
but she
Man,
came
man.
out, but that was her
She
main
put the
thing.
gangster and the sexual together, kind of.
I mean,
Let's
like,
be
Trick
real.
Daddy.
Let's
Yeah,
be
that
real
was that
though.
song.
You know what I'm saying? You know, man.
The kind, what she said, the type of chick that that's a lot of stuff.
I swear, when I heard
But
that song back when I
it
was
sells,
growing up, I
though.
was looking for the chick act like that. I'm
yeah,
like,
but that's the
where
whole
is she
thing.
at?
Like, and then females try to copy that record. Once again, the ratchetness. People try to copy the ratchetness
Man,
they see on TV.
the most selling thing right now ain't even ratchet, man. We in the wrong business. We need to start making Baby Shark songs and stuff. They got billion streams and stuff, man. We need to start making our own baby songs, man.
I don't think y'all listen
Little nigga take
to
your ass to
a lot of
sleep.
the new
Little nigga
female
take your
artists, like
ass to
even
sleep.
the female artist from Bridget Bandy from 614.
Mhm.
A lot of her music, none of her music is ratchet. Tokyo Jets, none of her music is stripper music. She makes straight hardcore gangster. You like the video of her clip? She
Mhm.
coming straight from like
Ohio?
the hood. Yeah, she
Okay.
works with Ti. She under like they will.
There's a
There's
lot of
actually-
it's a lot of good work down here
I
as
don't
far
think
as
y'all
females.
keeping up.
Yeah, but the
Or
females don't
female.
get.
It's a lot of the
They don't-
younger
To
crowd.
go with
But
what
that-
she's talking about, you know what I'm saying? There's actually a young lady that we have in our database, in our little base over there with a song called LOL.
Yeah.
She is nothing ratchet about it.
I mean, but the thing is, it comes down to this. We didn't see it as far as TV shows and even real life. The chicks that spit, even the chicks that spit the conscious shit and all that other stuff, they're not getting the love. Like
Yes,
the chicks
they
that-
are.
Not so much as far as the entertainment wise. You turn on TV,
I
you
think
don't
so.
see too many chicks on doing their thing. It's all about showing.
That's
I
love.
think so.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean,
that's
somewhat.
Like,
I
only,
think it
only,
is.
only way you're gonna get something like that is if you pay. Like, you know, if you look more
Yeah.
into it, you have a better selection. Other than that,
I
it's
just think too, it's off
Cardi
like
B.
I think more
Change the
so
name.
they get a lot of bit more performances because they get that club type environment. When you at the club, you drinking, you won't want to hear turned up music. So that's probably that's why I make a lot of club music or talk about a lot of ratchet stuff. Because when I'm at the club, I want to get ratchet. I'm not gonna lie. Or if I'm just like,
See,
Yeah.
with females,
Oh,
females
man,
it's kind of different because
But-
if they rap a certain way or whatever and they perform, and then dudes and females be there and they be like, "Dang, man, next." But then she
Yeah.
come on stage and get to saying all this. They like, "Oh damn, why I pull her
Papa
music
Titty
up,
out,
man? Why?"
Like, can't do
Not
this.
Papa T.
Yeah, that is it's just like if how she moving and how
want
she
her
using
singing.
her wordplay, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I like her music. Her music is."
You on Spotify, baby?
but I'm gonna say they play my joint. Shout out to Your Info Daily. They play my
Okay.
song at the Haley's bar, and I sent them all my music, and they was rocking with my R&B joint. So
Okay.
it just depends on the environment, the crowd. That was more like campus, a campus crowd. So it just
Okay.
really, you gotta be diverse. You gotta know how to make ratchet music. You gotta know how to make
Okay,
No
inspiration.
doubt.
so-
Well, hold on. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go to a quick little break,
I
man.
need some
Because
water in
I'm
my
still gonna
tongue.
keep that question or whatever you had to say
I
going. You know
smoke. I
what I'm
forgot
saying?
already, brother.
Keep that popping. It's all good. But what we're gonna do?
Just say no to drugs.
We're gonna take this little break, y'all. We're gonna come back. This your boy H Triple OP. This show 83. Y'all know how we do it.
Hey, I'm the type that gon' run you for your shit. You the type that gon' run your fucking lips. I just need one fucking night, I'll take your bitch. Hey, I don't do that talking shit, I just send the click. I'm the type that gon' hustle till I'm rich. You the type that gon' stay down when you slip. Catch me in the city, packs up in the whip. Yeah, we really bout that action, bitch. My walk got that drip. I'm that motherfucker that they worry about. Back then they ain't wanna hear me, now they hear me out. I just want the cash, give a fuck about the clout. Hey, little goofy bitch, get my name up out your mouth. I am from the land where they dying every day. We do not play fair, so you better play it safe. I got a couple homies that ain't afraid to catch a case. So if you ain't really bout it, get the fuck up out my face. Get the fuck up out my way. Yeah, we ride until the grave. Ricky Bobby shaking bake. I'm a pimp, so wear my cane. You a simp, you fucking lame. Keep it 100, no change. While you playing all these games, you get knocked up out your frame. I'm the type that gon' run you for your shit. You the type that gon' run your fucking lips. I just need one fucking night, I'll take your bitch. Hey, I don't do that talking shit, I just send a clip. I'm the type that gon' hustle till I'm rich. You the type that gon' stay down when you slip. Catch me in the city, packs up in the whip. Yeah, we really bout that action, bitch. My walk got that drip. You a pussy, you a bitch, you ain't want no smoke. Yeah, I got a good chick, but I'll still take your hoes. It's BHB, bitch, we on the road. Do not underestimate, yeah, we got them poles. Yeah, I'm down the road, yeah, I'm down the road. Do it for the team, keep it to the code. She like staring at my teeth cause they gold. If you speaking on the team, little bitch, you fucking bold. I like smoking Mary Jane, I like wildin' off the chain. I like hoes that give me brain and I like hanging with the gang. You like sniffing on that cane, you like acting fucking strange. You like chasing all that fame and you like talking shit, get these flames. You a bitch, I'm a king, I need chips, you need to get clean. I follow script, you just a fiend. We got sticks, lil' homie, what it be? Catch your smoke, I be in the east, I be in the field. I be smoking weed, you be popping pills. You be on my nerves, got no fucking chill. No, we cannot be friendly, cause I got no type to kill. Hey, you the type, you the type, you the type. You the type of motherfucker I don't like. I'm the type to get it crackin', let's fight. Bitches be you fucking G, yeah, I earn my fucking stripes, I'm the type that gon' run you for your shit. You the type that gon' run your fucking lips. I just need one fucking night, I'll take your bitch. Hey, I don't do that talking shit, I just send it click. I'm the type that gon' hustle till I'm rich. You the type that gon' stay down when you slip. Catch me in the city, packs up in the whip. Yeah, we really bout that action, bitch. My walk got that drip, drip, drip.
Ain't nobody jumping on wax and straight killing shit just because you spitting on facts. It ain't real shit. Caution how you jump on wax, pop your mouth off. You can get a fish from the north or catch a southpaw. Moving with a couch, y'all. Soldiers on the warpath, ripping the competition. You about to have a torn ass. Lyrics I write sick, hands like pouring gas. Spit that fire up in your face and have a scoring mask. Ain't nobody iller than me except my own self. I ain't trying to get on your level, I'm on my own shelf. Always been the maker of money, I want my own wealth. Self-made champ in the building, I brought my own belt. I don't need nobody but me, myself, and God. That's for right. You go to fight and I go and get the squad. You don't want those problems, dog. Don't jump up in the hard. Right punch to the face, we're in the jump off in the yard. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. If I was on death row, I wouldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. If I was on death row, wouldn't picture this. These little niggas now, you need to give them a spanking. Then sit them down, get in their face, what you thinking? Mine ain't right. Heart missing the basement, lights on up in the attic, but it's dark down in the basement. Never like the man that's in the mirror and get a facelift. Every part designed identified like a spaceship. Never gave a crap, told you I like to take shit. Double homicide, I defy, get your face split. And I ain't never like to play games. All the war master is the method, how I slay lames. You can be the body, I'm never up in the deep grade. Listen to your mommy or the ratchet make you behave. If you understand the block, you comprehend the cheat code. Even when the summer's hot, the block can make the street cold. Ain't up in the spot with rockin' whoppers and freak hoes. Catch me on the block, open up shop to the street clothes. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. If I was on death row, wouldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
All right, people, once again back. All right, Vic, I had the question we was talking about as far as the ratchetness and all that. My question still posed to for Tahnika. Now, did you love Lauryn Hill's CD? Or what was the CD?
Miseducation.
Yeah, that went platinum.
Oh, what? I grew up, when I say little girl, I mean 5 years old. I was singing all the words, playing my mom's CD back to back. Like, I love her.
So that type of CD had the singing and the rapping. That was hot.
Yeah.
But no one has that no more, though.
What? Everybody's still talking about Lauryn Hill.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. No one has really kind of copied that kind of.
You can't copy Lauryn Hill. She's uncopyable. You can't copy that.
Musical experience.
You can't copy Lauryn Hill. That's untoppable.
Yeah, you're right.
I won't say copy, but let's not forget.
But I think there are women making. I think there are women making R&B music, aka myself. You just gotta tap in.
So what kind of music? What you like prefer? You do.
It depends on my mood.
You do more R&B, or do more like?
I do both. I do both. Like I honestly don't do more of anything. Like I even want to tap into like the rock and roll thing, like the pop thing is my thing.
I got
shout out to
songs I
Zanesville
wrote like that.
What about you, Pimp? You want to change up?
Shout out to
keep on the hip hop, or you want to go like change up hip hop to some hip hop classical shit? That'd be high, depending on how you work it.
Classical,
spit to a violin in the background or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or my nigga in the back with the flute, he was spitting.
Oh man, that's he got with the live.
A lot of artists are working with the whole that beat with the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
if you would have did that acapella with just that'd been hot too.
Yeah, see, it's a thing going. What is that thing they doing now where they like got the little guitar and they performing their songs like acoustic?
Yeah,
all the rappers are doing it now. They're walking around with the dude.
The thing of it is though, with that's been out for a while.
Yeah, Jay-Z, Ben.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just the fact that I'm saying nobody really can. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody.
You gotta have talent.
You gotta think he did a whole CD with a rock band. You know,
if you a real artist, you gonna probably rap about what you've been through. If you make ratchet music, maybe
I went to prison with a guitar in the background.
Like Jennings out here.
I got him in there. He playing on guitar. So he's like, man, why you playing on the street, man? You cold the guitar, man.
Yeah, cats be out there doing their thing on them guitars, man. And that rock band and Guitar Hero, that was my joints.
Man.
That was my joints.
Here's a nigga in the living room just clicking away.
Hey, the funny thing is, hold on, check this out.
A
little fun fact for y'all. A little fun fact for y'all. Y'all know, everybody here know who Post Malone is, right?
Yeah.
He got his start in music literally off a rock band.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
He started from rock band. He loved doing rock band so much he actually started doing music at that point in time.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's shout out to him.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely, I didn't know that at all.
You probably had a job at that moment.
Nah, right.
I got coming to me being my nerd over there.
Hey, listen, I will always and forever be the nerd. I keep the glasses thick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no pocket.
Speaking of nerds, my daughter said her friends called her a geek. I'm like, that is such a good thing.
It's not a bad thing.
No, I was so happy for her.
That is a compliment.
It was a proud mom moment.
It depends on how. It depends if you're a geek because you got like thick ass glasses.
Well, she's
sick.
So she's the geek because she likes to do her homework, and they want to play.
That's good. Now let me tell you something. I'm
Should
very
have had that nigga do my
protective of that geek word. Okay, let me tell you something. You can be a geek You can be a nerd, all of that. That's all cool. You cannot be a person with thick glasses and be dumb as hell. You're a dork at that point in time. It's a big difference. Okay.
A geek and a dork.
I guess.
Difference.
Yeah.
Dork is a nerd. That is a
dumb nerd.
A dork is a person who look like a nerd.
Some people be trying to look smart and just get glasses, get the Versace glasses.
Why?
I ain't gonna lie, I be doing it.
I'm a nerd. I know every like
But I
I got
smart.
a degree in computer science. I got a degree in media management. You know what I'm saying? I can tear down a computer and build it up all I want to.
I got 2 degrees too in the trunk.
I know where to go.
Both from armpits. Yeah, good. Keep me fresh.
Listen,
2 degrees.
For
once,
crazy. For once, I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta pull out the Juan Rhymes this week and do you know what I'm saying, shameless promotions on myself for once. Hey, listen, I love being a nerd because everybody will come to me and I can make money any kind of way.
Yeah, it always be the
I'll
nerds
be that
that make
nerd
the most money.
Give you the mansers.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Hoop?
You might give you a message, but you ain't getting no damn money. I tell you that, goddamn. Yeah, but he can get cocky with his answers when he
I don't get
only
cocky.
one in the room know that.
The nerds nowadays are cocky.
Listen, I'm not
cocky. I mean, they should be. They kind of coming up.
The ladies is liking the nerds these days.
They're the new light skinned niggas.
Oh man.
Here y'all go. So light skin, dark skin.
He light skinned and smart. Oh my goodness.
They
never working again in my life.
He ain't lying.
He would have been winning. You broke even.
Listen, I ain't that much lighter than you, dude.
Just drop you off in the hood. You're gonna come out with 5 baby mamas. It's that fast.
Oh hell.
I think he probably got good hair.
Oh man.
We gonna have some cute babies.
Oh man.
And he got hazel eyes.
Oh, he got the bitch eyes.
Wait, what you call him?
Oh, I always call them bitch eyes because you know it's either black or brown, but the females can have the pretty eyes. You know, like you said, you'll get some contacts.
They is hating.
Man.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, big homie.
I mean, I got light brown, but I mean dark brown, but you ain't no light. Look at me. you gotta come from an angle to see my shit, but you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, mine brown is my skin, Jack. I'm chocolate all the way through.
No, you kind of like
peanut.
You diabetic chocolate. You know,
diabetic
like you got that
chocolate.
much sugar in you.
You say what?
You look like you got that much sugar in you. Chocolate.
My mom got green eyes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. My mama got green eyes.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, you know, she peanut. You know
What's
what
that
I'm
old
saying?
candy that people used to have with the little the sweet in the middle,
The
caramel
butterscotch joints.
Matter of fact, we can butterscotch. That's your new name.
Butterscotch.
Done.
Butterscotch, man. What you got?
Oh,
Butterscotch who? Oh. You ain't living that one down, bro.
That's like a damn. That's like a cooking program. We're gonna go to Butterscotch Hoops this weekend. We're gonna come back with some cakes. We're gonna make mama proud.
Man, I tell you this, ain't gonna be no baked chicken in that motherfucker.
Oh, here you go.
Remember that last
Oh
week?
my God. Ain't nothing
Real
wrong
quick,
with baked
hold up.
chicken.
Black people problems. I want to jump off into a segment that was brought to you by my man, Big Homie, and one of the late great hosts on the show. He ain't late.
I was about to say late. Wait a minute. Did I miss
My
something?
man Teddy.
Nigga,
he
just
in
cut
the
your
building.
hair, man.
I'm just saying, because he ain't been on the show in a while, you know what I'm saying? He, like,
Man, don't do Teddy that way. I don't care.
Anyway, man.
Don't do Teddy that way.
Look, y'all messing up. Y'all messing up, dang. Black people problems. Baked chicken or fried chicken. You been hungry. Y'all kicking it. You know, you going to a little
Pimping and
shindig.
chicken.
You know, no, this black people problem real quick. I had to change it up.
Oh.
Yeah, cuz, man.
That's that
baked
butterscotch,
chicken
ladies and
fried
gentlemen.
chicken.
That's that butterscotch.
Baked chicken and fried chicken, man. You've been kicking it all day. You know, you got the little shindig you going through. They're going to have the little chicken. You know how you got the little finger foods and everything. You're like, oh, all right, I'm going to smoke me an L on the way. I'm going to get some of that.
Say no to drugs.
And it's baked chicken. What you mean say no to drugs?
Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs. It's not road. There you go.
Now, I ain't the only one that ain't got that stamp on my forehead in here today.
They
Just
both
for the
light skinned
day
right
vibes.
there. So light skinned people don't do
Just for the
drugs.
right
They
now
just make you know
vibes.
that.
Oh,
They don't light skinned people. Butterscotch, you do, but yeah, them two.
But off air vibes.
I don't do drugs.
I don't either.
It depends what you consider a drug.
Weed ain't.
No, it's not. I agree. We just not good.
Right.
I don't even go to the hospital, so I don't even do drugs and shit.
There you go. Good job.
I'm gonna die.
I got another black people problem.
So baked chicken or what?
Hey, man, we talk about everything else on the show. But we supposed to talk about.
I mean, baked chicken is good. I mean, depending on how you bake it.
I don't want no goddamn baked chicken.
I mean,
What is wrong with
I like
baked
baked chicken.
Ain't
It's
nothing
so
wrong with
good,
baked chicken,
especially
but
if you
I'm black.
slow
I'm
cook
black
it.
too.
I love
was
baked
I
chicken.
like baked chicken if it got lemon pepper. You know, like it's lemon.
Yeah, I
lemon
mean,
pepper,
however
it's
you
perfect,
do it,
So it
yeah.
sounds like you the minority in here.
It's
Butterscotch. You lost your coolness, whatever. Baked chicken. Everybody
baked
like
chicken.
baked chicken.
I bet if somebody put a plate of fried chicken and a plate of baked chicken, you don't touch no bacon.
Well,
You
I
ain't
don't,
gonna touch that bacon
brother.
at
I
all.
don't eat chicken outside the house just because I don't want nobody, see me as that nigga. that's in the house type shit. I can eat,
What
all
about
types
the
of
air
stuff.
fryer joint?
Oh,
My mom
no.
got
That ain't
one.
bad.
I tried it. No.
Air fryer ain't bad.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I mean, I might have did it wrong. It came out like some
He did it
Doritos or something.
Oh, no, you did it wrong.
It was all like
No.
it was like a different color.
No.
Oh, my God.
The-
I know how to do it, but I
fryer is
used
lit. And I'm picky. I'm not girl that's extra, extra well done or flats. I'm specific, but the air fryer is good.
Sound like my baby. She's the same way. She wanted extra crispy, all that. But
Yeah,
the air fryer,
I ain't
Then
work
you
out
gotta
with the
tell
air
them
fryer,
make it
man.
plain, 'cause
I'm like,
they'll
this
try
don't
to
like the
finesse
commercial.
you.
All
I'm
right.
like,
So,
Yeah, with the sauce on the side. I like the
I'm
sauce
gonna
on
throw
the
question out here
side.
though, real quick, just like he just said. You got a pan of baked chicken and a pan of fried chicken. Which one you taking, Tahnika?
Depends on the mood. If I want to be healthy, I'm gonna take the bake. If I want
No. Forget all of that.
how you gonna want
If
to
it's
help
right
you
there
find-
in your face, you in listen. Everybody got that fat person mode. You in fat girl mode. Which one you taking?
the baked chicken.
The baked chicken. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Fat girl,
Baked.
taking the baked chicken.
Taking the
Oh,
lemon
fat
pepper.
girl mode. I'm taking the
Y'all
fried
taking baked
chicken
chicken.
with the hot sauce.
It's just something about that baked chicken.
and
when
I
it
want
got-
a
when
side
it's
of
seasoned
fries.
good, man. Oh my.
Hold on.
Especially when it's
So
boneless.
just to do it this
I
way,
like
because
wing.
That's because you
Bone
get all
in.
that time. Y'all don't have no fried chicken. You used to
Oh no, we had fried chicken. We had fried chicken. We had fried chicken.
I prefer baked chicken all day long over fried chicken.
Really?
I always have.
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
think-
I
like,
baked chicken
Like,
is
yo,
good
I was
though.
brought up,
It's
I was
so
brought up on
good.
everything. Like I'll take grilled chicken over anything else.
Yes, me
I
too.
take grilled
I will
over
take grilled over
fried,
both.
but not baked.
I think everybody would take grilled food over fried or
Not
baked.
chicken. I don't want
Touche.
no grilled chicken.
What?
Really?
I told you it's because he
Oh,
did
what
all
a
that
grilled
time.
chicken.
Folks, we
It's
got a gangster on the
I
show.
was-
Don't bring this brother no damn fried chicken, no grilled chicken. He gonna set it off.
Straight baked.
What?
That is
Lemon
over.
pepper.
No,
With
man.
lemon pepper.
I can't even answer that one.
No doubt.
I kind of stay away from the grill. I don't know why. I like grilled food, but I just don't like grilled chicken.
Do y'all
man.
matter
Oh
if
my
it's
God.
like flats or drums?
I don't know what it is, man.
I don't.
Y'all don't care.
No.
I have to
That's-
have
that's-
flats.
want
The
it
drums
cooked.
is the best thing as far as the little wing thing. The drums.
Yeah, I want to cook.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
flats is cool, but drums now.
No.
Put those mugs away.
Ain't nothing like a good turkey breast on the grill though.
Yeah, healthy.
That's
ass
funny.
nigga,
I was
man,
just
like,
talking about it.
I ain't had a turkey breast since
Listen,
Thanksgiving.
listen.
Like, what the
How do you-
fuck?
Hey.
Who the fuck eats turkey during
That's the
the
only
year?
time I see
Hey,
turkey
hold
is
on.
Thanksgiving,
I got some
man.
people
Who
that
want they shout out?
Send a shout out to Teddy, man.
Teddy
He
Jam.
got something to say, I guess.
Jam.
Jam.
Shout out Teddy Jam.
Shout out to
Phone number if
Teddy.
you want to call in is 614. Let me see that paper, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
I need to get a front on my
The phone
haircut,
number if
bro.
y'all want to call in again is 614-781-0754. Call in, you know what I'm saying?
That
Tell
was
us
my
what you
baby
think about
mama's
this
number.
fried chicken, baked chicken thing. Fried turkey, baked turkey. I love my grilled turkey. Back up off me, big homie. I eat turkey throughout the year. You damn right.
Turkey good,
That means
man.
you're so hard. We gonna use the word. It means you have a lot of tryptophan in your life.
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan.
It's tryptophan.
It's one.
Come
It's
answer this
tryptophan.
phone.
It better not be my mama. She dead.
You on show 83?
Oh my God.
Which one is for them?
The phone, the one that says phone. Unmute.
Oh.
There we go. Go ahead and talk to her.
Oh, I sound like
They done hung up just that quick. See, you was too slow on the draw, player.
Hey, well, hey, leave a message.
They got scared.
Like I said, if you
They
want to
got
call in
nervous.
and be a part of the show, man, the number is 614-781-0754. We love to hear from you. Once again, like I said, baked chicken, baked chicken, baked chicken, baked chicken.
and
I
then
like
some
grilled.
turkey.
So, and some turkey breast on
Did
the
y'all know there was
grill.
in-house
Mexican.
grills? My mom got
It's
everything.
called
Oh yeah.
It's
Right.
really good.
what she got.
Oh my God.
I mean, you asked.
Yeah, we grill on them way back then.
We get it popping on that Foreman, baby.
Man.
You know
All
what I'm
types of
saying?
little shit there.
That Foreman,
Oh, that Foreman was a problem.
it was
man.
a
It was a
big
problem.
shit. I
Everybody
bet
was
that
cooking
air
everything
fryer
on
caught
there.
You had people started to be like, man, I know how to grill. I can grill for real, man. You know what I'm saying?
that's what
Then you actually put them on the grill. You're like, I thought you said you can grill. Like, the
the
Foreman, man. I
You
was,
know, everybody thought they was healthy because the fat dripped down to the can.
Yeah,
like, man,
yup.
since you got 3 burgers, fool, you ain't healthy.
No doubt. No doubt. So, shoot, I want to get into some pimping chicken real quick.
Well,
What?
why don't we get into Pimington Chicken when we come right back after this break? But before we do the break, I want to hear, you know what I'm saying, some freestyle.
Oh,
no, yeah.
calling him out.
I want to hear some freestyle.
I'm about to play
you
a
know
beat
what I'm
for
saying?
you right now.
Go ahead, let me
You
hear
gotta
what you
get
got.
us too. You can turn that up for you. I know you can go to that.
615, pimp.
What you got, Pimp Juice?
Just.
Hold it down. 614. Listen before the commercial break.
He said, before the commercial. Whole life I've been trapped in a cell, but oh well. Told him I'ma make that money and post bail. I freestyle. Never did I write. It's not like I told him like this, then it come on the limelight. I think I kind of messed up and skipped the beat, but let me get back to what I was doing in these streets. I'ma come get him. An animal, I'm in the zoo, but the cage sitting still. But what you gonna do? This is way back. I remember days when I was sitting in the trap with the wave cap. Nah, nigga got money trying to get paid. I'm trying to put my whole team in a major way. The city that I come from, it be Ohio State. And best believe we got moves on the dinner plate. We all hungry. Don't you see how Zeke ate? He in the NFL, still got the O straight. This is my day, my day. Told him every time I hit the booth, that shit is Mayday.
You going?
Yeah.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
He good. That's what's up right there.
Right there.
He definitely
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, it's
not
on fire, brother.
fumble the ball at all.
He rolled out.
I kind of,
Did you already write to that beat?
nah. I cut it, but you know what I'm saying? I cut it that beat. You know, so you still gotta learn how to rap to anything, but
Yeah.
the beat,
Yes, you
it got like a little vibe too.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
trying to catch the vibe of the beat.
Yeah.
You
I'm
caught
like-
it.
but
That's
I-
what I'm like, did you write to it?
I kind of was thinking in the back of my head because I'm like, can I cuss? I don't know if I can
Yeah,
cuss
yeah,
it.
you
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to
Hey,
shift.
that's dope. Hey, listen, that's dope right there. He's
Shit.
still thinking about what he can and can't do and still flowing at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That
That's
is
talent.
dope.
You thinking
They
of
still ain't
that?
stutter.
Shout out
The-
to
the-
y'all.
The gun, yeah.
Where can everybody follow you again? Make sure you let them know.
You can follow me on Instagram, Giles Music 614. You can go on SoundCloud and get my music under Giles Music, or you can go on iTunes, Spotify, and type up Giles Music. But you'll see that it is 2019. Already got about 2 projects on there already. So you know, so I'm in the midst of dropping another one. So I'm just
That's
trying to
what's
drop
up.
one. I'm trying to drop one every month if I can.
Yeah,
Trying to get y'all catalog to
right.
stroll through.
Options.
Brother, you ain't right there on Livingston, Elm Creek selling CDs, brother. You out here.
I need to, because the way they doing with these streams, I need to go back to selling CDs. 'Cause
Right.
they trying to make local artists actually go platinum in order to make some money off of streams.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to start
They say Tidal is the best.
title.
Title. Yeah, it's
Nah,
not. So
because
I've been bamboozled.
Now they got that 1,000 cap, man.
No, I heard my homeboy said $5 a month got him unlimited.
No. When I'm talking about when they pay you, like for
Yeah.
your music, you got to hit 1,000 streams, you get $12.
That's crazy.
So that means you got to go platinum. You can sell 30,000 and you only getting
But I read
$300.
that Nicki Minaj is the reason we even getting paid for our streams.
That might be it.
I did research that. Now she worked hard.
Yeah,
for us.
yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
saying she's the primary, but
'Cause
I guess they was.
At first they used to
Mhm.
pay you off of the streams, but
Okay.
it got so big, and
Now, yeah.
so
that's
now
true.
what they doing is they like, well, I can just go ahead
And now you got to pay
doing
for the
this.
membership and everything else. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
But-
what's up. Right
I guess
after
you will
this,
be back
you know
selling
what I'm saying?
CDs. That sounds like it'd be more money.
Yeah, because I
But
was
ain't
selling
nothing wrong with
CDs.
putting in that
I was
work.
selling
I
CDs.
figure you buy 100 CDs for
We're
$10.
gonna get it in.
So $5
I'm about
piece.
to mute
I was
everybody
selling
down and
CDs.
fade them to black so you can hear yours truly with his velvet voice. We in this building. This show 83. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
that bag. I got a plan for that bag. I got a plan for that bag. I got a plan for that bag. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I had to get to the bag. I know the is mad. I know the mad. Oh, you know the sad. So I just went and gotta run it up. Came home out the cell. Came home out the cell, man. It was so, oh well. But I'm back to real business. Big boy, big bang. Everybody going crazy. I ain't worried about they. I'm just trying to get mine. I'm just trying to go shine. I'm just trying to make sure me and my kids go and get mine. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go and get it. Couple cases that I got caught up with. Best believe they gotta quit it. Shaking and baking when you get into that bag. Got that lawyer money. I went deep in that bag. Woo. I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I got a plan for that bag. 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 Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. We hear them saying that they next up, but they ain't doing shit. You know what's that called? No cap, man. I'm this kind of fit. Dude, in my life, I've been stuck up in the cell. You find out till day one when you in there waiting on that mail. My vision ain't to be an artist, but the label with hella plates. Jail trying to make sure that my whole team stay straight. Trying to tell them, man, we got to move and we gon' be next. Told them, man, fame, all we here for is the checks. Got to shake and bake. Hating ain't in my bloodline. Shit, I swear to God, I'ma get mine on crunch time. When you 25, studio time, nigga, it's crunch time. Told them I'ma do the dance and cashing checks on that one time. You ain't never seen Giles move. You ain't never seen Giles shake. You gon' see it this year.
Swag like this, swag like that. Woke up in the store with my swag in the stack. Swag like this, swag like that. Woke up at the store, got swag in the bag. Swag in the bag, swag in the bag. Hoes like, damn, he got swag in the bag. Swag in the bag, swag in the bag. It ain't hard for you to tell I got swag in the bag.
Woke up in the store and the clerk says hello. I respond back to it like a nice kind of fellow. Look up on the shelf and I see a couple breads. I ain't worried about the price cause I got a couple heads. A lettuce, cabbage, mucho, dinero. I need that fit to stay on foot like an arrow. Probably keep you girls on me like a sparrow. Probably make your mom get me burn like a scarecrow. Now where the air go? I leave haters breath. Swag so divine and designed like a checklist. Belong flow. Go see me stretch it. Stay so fly. The sky is connected to my side right next to my phone. Call and get a bill out of this world to your home. No problem with me leaving this world cause I'm gone. Ain't no liquor or drugs. Just my swag.
Swag like this, swag like that. Woke up in the store with my swag in the stack. Swag like this, swag like that. Woke up at the store, got swag in the bag. Swag in the bag, swag in the bag. Hoes like, damn, he got swag in the bag. Swag in the bag, swag in the bag. It ain't hard for you to tell I got swag in the bag.
Being broke and dusty, see why you dudes jealous. Hopped out the bench, scoop and made some more jealous. Y'all did a nice song, but see, how it's better to mine's clever. Put them together, run the city, get this cheddar. Been known to change the weather, my dudes is all about whatever. Price tags, I never check them. My kicks don't ask me where I get them. I'm trying to ball like if I'm perfect, can never fall, cause I can lift it. Pick my presence, see, I'm gifted, right? The truth, I know religion. See, we all good, that's how it define swag. That's me in all hoods or whatever a Nina's at. The cash, you see me flexing, she geeking, she cooking bad. They meet me up in the bag, so I can giggity from the back. Hey, fool for the shirt, belt, shoes, I pay half. For the number one receipt, say gone with the finance. As I stroll out the store here, mumble as I pass. God damn, that boy got a whole lot of
swag like this, swag like that. Woke up in the store with my swag in the stack. Swag like this, swag like that. Woke up at the store, got swag in the bag. Swag in the bag, swag in the bag.
Yeah, welcome back to the show, man. It's your boy L Boog right here, show 83. Y'all know what it do. Coming up here shortly in the next few minutes, we got the STFD, which means sit the fuck down. Y'all know how it is. But before we went to break, we was getting into this pimping and chinking, you know what I'm saying, real quick. Hey, Triple OP, what you got for us?
Everything again, so like say like a woman, you get with you, Yeah, the woman to get with you. You know what I'm saying? On my plane. Don't worry about me.
I gotta do a restart now. Look,
I'm slipping in my pimp.
That is bad. Hey, that was by far one of my best intros right there.
That was you was good.
That's from eating all that turkey, huh?
No, you was good. I wasn't. But no, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, there's some guys that say they lying about. But you know, women, they get what the dude, you know, they doing all this in the beginning. Then they get comfortable, kind of fall off what they're doing, wondering why the person don't care about them no more. Fellas, why do we do it?
Because it's the same thing. Honestly, to be real, in my opinion,
pimping and chicken.
In my pimping and chicken, I'm gonna give you my pimping and chicken. I've been with the same woman now for 16 years. We've been married for 13, about to be 14 in April. You know what I'm saying?
Congrats.
Man, listen, I left mine at the 13. Man. I met her in 2003. It's finally got my courage to get the hell out.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happens is this, because we done sat down and talked about it and all that stuff. You will get comfortable. It's just that simple. You'll get comfortable. You'll be complacent in your relationship. It takes a concerted effort, because at the beginning of a relationship, why everybody is all cool with the relationship? Because y'all are trying to impress each other. There's no more impressing after a few years. Right.
I'm not like that though. I like to keep impressing who I'm with.
What?
Yeah. Day by day. I mean, I'll get comfortable, but not, huh?
As long as relationship you've been in.
Probably with my child's father. We were together for like 3 years.
She the same person.
Oh, she was the same person for 3 years. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I was.
She didn't make it past that comfortable stage.
I mean, you know, to be honest, this is what they say. This is what they say, and I found it to be completely true. You get this thing called a seven-year itch. If you can make it past 7 years with a person, you are all good for the most part. Hold on. Let me be real.
For those
that make it past 7 years and the shit still falls apart, it's because you wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Period.
No,
it's that simple.
No, cause I put like I had won the best baby daddy award 3 years in a row. Okay? When I got motherfucking married, I had
according to who?
According to her and her family members.
Okay.
But then it's like coming down to it, like, yeah, the 7 year itch with the whole thing about it though, where the people get comfortable. Sometimes it may take some years, but once that person's true self shows, you are already stuck with that person.
You never stuck.
I mean, yes, you are, because it's the same thing about it. What's the song? Cheaper to keep her. There's some people you stuck with her.
Definitely cheaper to keep.
You're not divorced.
No doubt.
But thing is, it's more of like all relationships. Some people just stay together.
We got a call. 1 second. Let's see who it is. What up, caller? Holla at us. What's your name? Where you from? Who you with?
Heavy breather.
Hello.
We don't know you.
Show 83 in the building. Can you hear us?
Man, look at y'all, man. Can't barely hear y'all niggas.
Oh, there he is. That's Teddy Jail.
What's going down, baby?
Man, I can't hear y'all, man. Y'all whack as hell on this microphone.
Oh,
we whack. You the one can't hear.
You say I can't hear.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can, because you heard that.
Can't hear too much. I just wanted to say a couple things. First of all, Lawrence, you would know the exact
who the heck is Lawrence?
Between dorks, geeks, and shit like that. Yeah, I'm eating fried chicken all day.
Fried chicken all day.
What I wanted to say.
He made a list.
This is the lowest I ever heard you, dog. I'm sitting over here on YouTube watching y'all and everything.
The lowest
I ever heard y'all, baby girl. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are
Only
you?
one I can hear.
Well, I got it up, man. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
man.
thank you.
Your
Shout out
ass
to
need a
you.
Q-tip. That's the problem.
Do
What
something.
you say?
What you say?
Big homie
I
said.
can't hear you. That's what I'm asking.
See, that's what you
Big
heard me
homie
say
said
that
you
too.
need a Q-tip.
I need a Q-tip.
Q-tip.
Clean your ears out.
I kind of figured that's what a Q-tip was for.
Hey, well, Teddy, shoot, you see, we got like 8 minutes left, man. Why don't you go and kick it old school for us? I'm gonna break this little monotony up. You know, bless show 83 with some of that originality we had, man. Can we get Teddy's corner? Can we get a damn it, man?
Oh, STFD?
Can we get SDA? Yeah, well, let's get one.
Well, what y'all doing? Because when I was just on the phone, y'all was talking about STFDs and shit.
And pimping and chicken.
All right, well. All right, I got my STFD real quick, man.
What
My STFD, man, it's really not really. FTFD is just something that's been pissing me off ever since.
You gotta start how to wipe right, nigga. That's the problem.
Say what? What
you
you
gotta learn
say?
how to wipe right.
Wipe right. Man,
I know it
you
gets
might
heavy.
want to check yourself. Shit. But like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the new guy.
Nigga, you my barber. Don't forget.
Don't forget, I'm your barber.
I'm going to Samaj from now on.
Edges, remember who owned that shit, son?
I got hats, nigga. Fuck you.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can definitely use them next week if you want to. Just let me know when you're ready.
I said my money. I was playing
STFD though. What you got for us, Teddy?
It's not really an STFD. It's kind of more of a Teddy's corner. There's something that's been getting on my nerves lately.
Okay.
Just the winter been starting. But what happened to the simple things like wiping your feet on the rug before you walk into somebody's crib?
Yeah.
I'm sitting up here looking at my barbershop. I got footprints all over my barbershop. But it's really because people just don't want to wipe their feet. Just wipe your feet off, people.
Hey, you heard it, y'all. Wipe your feet.
Common sense.
That is disrespectful.
Thank you for calling in there, sir, for today. You know what I'm saying? Giving us that Teddy's Corner, Teddy's Moments, STFD. Damn it, man. All in one.
Sure.
All in one. Damn it, Shaq.
Hey,
motherfucker.
Get at us next week.
No doubt. No doubt. But all right, Teddy, man. Be safe out there.
All right, I'm going to get with y'all later, man.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Okay. You want to take that back over, Boogie down?
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this STFD real quick, man.
Real
which
quick.
means sit the fuck down. We got to run through the room real quick because, you know, time is running out. We'll start with you, Miss Tahnika. No, I'm sorry. You're not the guest this week. You're the host.
Yeah.
So, Giles, who you want to tell to sit the fuck down? Who or what?
Anybody.
Or anything.
Man, that's a hard one. Let me see. That's a hard one, man. I'm kind of.
Well, we got 5 minutes in.
All right, I'm sorry. I wanted to.
5, 4.
Streams. That's what I was gonna say. I want streams. Streams.
Streams. Sit the fuck down. Y'all ain't paying these artists enough.
Period.
Oh, yeah. Do something with your life.
We need to drop bombs for that.
Man.
Well, we ain't
Where the
doing
bell
that.
at, damn it?
Where the bell?
War on streams.
First time that been rang all day.
Right. I'm surprised you ain't rung it today.
Focus
time.
Yeah.
You focus.
He been in the hot seat.
It ain't even hot. I'm kind of cool over here. That's where I belong.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Big homie, who you want to tell sit the fuck down?
Oh, say.
I can't even
I had a
stop
couple
stuttering.
ones, but just for this moment, mine go out to barbers who call in the radio show. Yeah, I mean, I'll be playing, nigga. Don't fuck on my edge up next week, nigga. I need this bitch back.
But he said, sit the fuck down.
Sit down, take your shot and drink, smoke through something today.
Tahnika, where you at today?
I'm gonna have to tell females that go out with their friends and get an attitude when it's time to take a picture. You need to sit the fuck down. Like, period. That
you picture
is
girls.
I mean, maybe she took
It's
1
the
million of them before y'all got there. You know how y'all is.
No, we didn't get no
see pictures
pregame.
from
I
when y'all
saved
start
it.
getting ready.
I saved it
till you
all.
lay your ass down.
I saved it all for this.
I saved it all.
She could feel ugly. She don't want to take pictures. Ugly chick
No,
don't do that.
I needed her to take the pictures of me, and she copped the attitude. So.
Because she's ugly. She probably self-conscious like this.
I don't know about none of that.
Said,
But
"This
she
pretty
just
motherfucker." She don't ask me to take a picture of my motherfucking self. I gotta do selfies.
Hell no.
Triple O, where you
They
at?
sitting on me.
No, man.
Oh man, I had a few of them, but I'm gonna go with the Saints fans. Y'all can sit the fuck down because you ain't gonna get no replay. The shit is over. It happened. You got you lost. You got cheated. Give it up. Oh my God. STFD to everybody in New Orleans. Goddamn it, sit down. You can be mad. I understand. I feel your pain, but sit the fuck down. Y'all got a lawyer to sue the NFL, but it's like an injury lawyer. They like call Kevin Kurtis to deal with Roger Goodell. Like, get the fuck out of here. What kind of lawyer is that? And he can sit the fuck down too.
Right.
You ain't ready for that. Oh God.
We got another caller there.
Oh,
Go ahead.
well,
We'll let them go do their
let's see what the
STFD.
caller do real quick. What up, caller? What's going down? You got 3 minutes. This is Show 83. Your boy Triple O.
This your mama. I got as long as I want.
Oh no! Mama hit the hang up button.
Mama Mary, how are you?
Y'all Y'all don't know who y'all talking to on this.
She got to the
she
gospel
got to
line.
call.
Mama, you got a call coming in.
What gospel song you want to be played now?
I got a question for y'all.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
up, Mama?
When talking to play some music.
Oh, it sounds like a question. It sounds like you demanded.
That was a statement.
Jesus,
And mama
And
said,
quit that cussing. I can't even listen to the show. Y'all gonna be cussing.
Oh, Mama, look, this is the show 83 now. Mama, don't make me do it on the internet. I'm gonna get
Who about to get a whooping out here?
That's why I ain't listening. Why you might want to whoop me or something. It's been
about
many
to
years.
get the belt.
But Mama, this is the show. This is what we do on the show, Mama. I love you, but
He gonna get the cooking board, chopping board.
Mama, man,
oh, I got
I love her to death.
Hey, Mama, look. Hey, Mama, we got 2 minutes left, so we're gonna have to end your call real quick.
Don't hang up on your mama. Don't do it.
I ain't gonna hang up on
Don't hang up on your mama. All he gonna do in an accident.
What you say, Mom?
Wait.
You ain't gonna be your mama. You gonna hear more than that call, nigga. Y'all just be good now.
Yes, man. We're gonna be good, Mama. At the end of the show,
ma'am.
83. All right, we got 1 minute left, Mom. I gotta go. I love you, baby.
Just tell about that board I put on you, though.
All right, and we are back. Yeah, y'all. Let you know that's my 5 feet of love, May Rallis Stafford from back home.
Death, boy.
Man, she about every bit of 4'11". Still probably slap my whole mustache off, but you know, if I could only have one more STFD, but we only get one for the day.
Got another call.
We are not gonna answer that one. She is a country mama. I love my mama. And mama, love you. Dad, what's happening? Son, if you're watching it, anybody else want to send a shout out before we hang it up?
Shout out to my kids.
That's what it do.
Shout out to Show 83. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Show
Giles
83.
Music for coming in here.
Shout out to Giles Music.
You know what I'm saying? Big homie, Miss
shout
Tahnika
out.
for coming in and repping hard.
Most
Thank y'all
definitely.
all for coming in here and helping out when we needed y'all. So
Thank you for
Triple
having
O,
me.
handling them boards the
Always.
right way today.
Keisha in the house.
Still another game, let the beat build. I learned that from Wayne. Yeah. Watch how I come off on him. Riding, bumping, Drizzy, Betty at the CD gates, yeah. Speeding, switching lanes, 12 won't get the CD plates. Nah, blinded by the money, I don't even see the hatred. Thought you had a bad bitch, silly, she's a base head. Always got your hand out, you ain't never break that. Niggas really trash now, get back to the basics. I'ma throw this cash out, make it back to they fam. Wanna try the top off, just for when I'm racing. Chat wanna live as the women conniving, don't let them no trust and don't give them no dollars. My bitch, she a killer, Glock 9 in the product. If nigga got problems, I live for the bottom. Circumstances, trip the fences, unannounced purchase of a strap, had to dumb it down. Streets been getting hot, I had to tone it down. Just like my favorite song, I've been roaming around money, stacking people, switching. Told my mother, I'ma get